Hello and welcome to BierTier, the German engineer. Yes, today we are finally back live on a channel, and for the first time, well, not for the first time, but for, well, the first time in a long time, I guess, with a new game, and probably a very unlikely one. It's called The ALTERS. Yes, that is a game that I just found last week. I tried it for literally like half an hour or an hour or so, and it was so good that I decided, you know what, let's stop right here, let's start over on stream, because I don't know, I just want to play it online. I don't know. Just feels like a decent game with something new to talk about. Okay, other than that, let's take a look. Who do we have in chat? We have Killjoy here first today. He says he's an hour early. Yes, you are an hour early. That's nice to see, though. We have Brandon in the chat. We have Keonis here. Very nice to see. We have Icarus says random Friday stream. Yes, that is what we are doing today. A random Friday stream. Indeed, I just had some time, so I figured, why not? Yeah. Who else do we have here? We have Ahmed says, hello, B. Is that a new game? I think it's relatively new. It came out not too long ago. I can actually not give you a date. I don't know. So yeah, there we go. Not entirely sure how new it is, but it is very new. It just came out in version 1.0. I don't know if it was in early access before that or not. No clue. I just found it literally last week. Is it survival or strategy? It's a little bit of both is my understanding, and that's what makes it kind of unique. So let's see what it's all about. We're gonna just say new story. We're gonna say economy standard, and moderate is the middle. Economy only has 2 options, so I guess we're just gonna go with the golden middle on both. That seems to be fair for a decent start. Yeah. All right, let's see. Also, if it's too quiet or too loud, let me know. May have to play around with that a little bit. Okay. We don't really know it, but we sense it. There is a sister ship to our life, which takes a totally different route, while the sun burns behind the islands. Thomas Trent Strömer, The Blue House. Okay.
How did I end up here? My whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place.
Which place? Where are we?
Far from home, far from anyone I know. A journey whose route is unknown. The destination, out of sight. Was this path just a random sequence of events that I had to follow? Or was there ever another way?
Always another way. Always.
Now, heading for the unknown. I can't really tell. Is this the end of the road? Or is it yet another branching?
Another branching. All right. Magenta says, oh yeah, that's right, a 4-year channel anniversary has just been a few days ago, actually. Thanks, Magenta, for remembering. I forgot myself, so here we are. Yeah, it has been a few years.
That was a tough landing.
And one thing is for sure, this game looks absolutely gorgeous.
Do you read me? Anyone? Nothing.
Okay, so yes, so this game is basically a part survival game and part strategy game, as Ahmed actually said earlier, which is actually quite interesting, which is pretty unique to this game right here. Obviously, the graphic settings are all the way turned up as it should be. I have just one limiter turned on, and that is the FPS. It's limited to 90, because that is plenty smooth for streaming and leaves more than enough headroom for streaming as well. Other than that, the game is turned up all the way, ultra maximum settings on everything, so it looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really, really nice here. But where the hell are we, and what exactly did happen?
Hello?
Apparently our ship crashed. What is that red smoke? That is a good question. Seems like it's part of our crashed ship, from what he's saying.
But I think my capsule went astray.
Yeah, here. This capsule went astray.
Maybe the radio's broken.
Either that, or everybody's dead. One or the other. Always one or the other, isn't it? Okay. Is there actually something laying here? No, there's just a stone, right? Yeah, it's nothing. Climbable rocks, of course. Very, very visible. Surprise, surprise, who could have seen it coming? Let's climb our way through here and see what we can find. More climbing tutorial. Yes, we know how to press the button E. Thank you very much. Other than that, I don't see very much here. Oh, there's something.
Oh, no. It's the captain. Shit.
Deceased. That captain clearly didn't make it.
Deceased. What the hell?
What the hell?
Not much I can do for her now. Oh, I gotta find the others.
They look like red Bengal flares. They do, in fact, look like red Bengal flares. I know why they are just randomly laying around on this planet or wherever the hell we are.
Crash. The capsule's intact. Looks like she died inside of it.
He does have a good point, though.
I don't get it.
The capsule did look undamaged, so what exactly killed her? The impact? Just the chi forces or what? Something is fishy on whatever the hell planetoid type of deal we are. But I mean, it does look gorgeous. You gotta give him that. Yeah, I do like those optics quite a lot. How far did you get in your test run? In my test run, I made it just to the base. And in the base, I made it to the first altar. First split. That's when I quit.
If you can hear me, I've located the base.
I honestly just skipped through all the cutscenes. So the first cutscene that we just watched is the first time I saw it.
Maybe they landed closer to the drop-off point. I gotta keep moving.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't expect to stream this game, which is why I tested it. I just wanted to test it myself, basically, within the 2-hour Steam return window. But I was like, this actually looks fun. It was time for cutscenes. That's correct. Not within the 2-hour Steam test window. No one does. I mean, sometimes, gotta be honest, just a guy like anyone else. Every once in a while, gotta test shit. Because I wasn't sure if this is gonna be any good or not.
Wait. What? No. That's impossible. They can't all be.
I mean, they can. No reason why they couldn't be.
Why?
So they probably are. All did.
Makes no sense.
Okay, let me do something. Game. There we go.
Radiation wave?
A radiation wave.
Oh,
So on the bottom left, we have a little radiation indicator. And I actually don't know what happens when it's full. I'm assuming horrible, gruesome deaths is a reasonable assumption. So let's try to avoid that, if at all possible. Okay. Okay, here is our... I don't even know what to call that. Base? Wheeled thingy? I don't know what that is. I don't know if it ever got a name. Like I said, I
Yes,
jumped through every
the
cutscene.
elevator. Quick.
But that's not the
Come
ship,
on.
right?
Come on.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Either way,
That was close.
home sweet home. Barris is here, says good choice. Hello everyone. Hello Barris, thanks for joining today. Crib access, this doesn't look like oxygen not included. That is correct. Word says he has watched a lengthy YouTube play of this game. Says he's not impressed with the gameplay, but the world building and story are okay. All right.
For a moment, I hope someone else.
Keone says, I assume the smoke is some kind of
I
flare.
need to find the comms room and get help.
Okay, we need to find the comms room here in a second. No mutation that gives superpowers. Not very Fallout. No, that's right, isn't it? Krivakis here says this doesn't look like oxygen not included. Also, that is very correct. Okay, what do we have here? Right here. So we have the command center on our left, and on the right we have the airlock and the small storage. So this here is the elevator. And standing on it shows us on the left and the right what's there. And in those few minutes that I played it, that was the only way that I figured out where to go every single time, because I could not remember for nothing what's what, because there's so many goddamn rooms to start out with, that I didn't even have a chance to figure out what is happening here. But it says on the top right here, find the communication room, so let's do precisely that. To the left, please. Thank you. Let's see what's going on here. Stock number 27 says, are they from Canada? If they don't make it, you don't have to rescue or pay healthcare for them. Yeah, that's right.
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Sounds like a Pokemon.
Mayday! Mayday, anyone?
Captain's dead.
Great.
All right. Captain, my captain.
Yeah, this is the new captain of the mission speaking, Jan Dolsky. Corporate ID 4672B.
How is the volume, guys?
I'm afraid
I
the former
can't really
captain
tell
is
on
gone,
mine how well you can
together with the
tell
rest
or
of the
hear it.
crew. Hello? Can you get me out of here?
Imminent danger. Short time remaining.
Game volume is lower than mine. That's how it should be. Just a little bit. Just a little bit lower than me. What danger or how much time? I mean, should I let you guys choose every time you have a choice? How many, I don't know, how many choices are there? Do they matter? Like, is it like in FTL where the choices matter, or does it not matter at all? Actually, should have probably looked up this game a little bit more before I played it on stream, I suppose. But here we are. Maybe one of you guys can figure it out, and we can always change it later. But for now, we're gonna say what danger. That would be a good thing to know.
Remaining to what? Talk to me. What's the danger?
Yeah, what is it?
Planet activity rising. Days remaining. Be lethal proximity.
Okay.
Instructions in logs.
None of that sounds good. Magenta says, I am the danger.
No, don't you go all fuzzy on me.
Probably, true.
Lethal proximity. Oh, useless quantum nav system. Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what?
Please, 3804 star approaching.
Gliese 3804. Uh-huh.
You mean a star will come and burn this planet, and I just have days to escape?
That sounds like fun.
Is that right? Oh, sunrise. Perfect.
Keone says most often the choices don't have an
To find
impact.
those captain's
Okay.
logs.
Are you just saying that, or did you find it online? Because I'm genuinely curious if they actually have an impact. What do we do now? Follow the evacuation instructions in the manual. Oh yeah, that's right. We're going to the captain's cabin all the way down here. And here's the computer with the log. And here we have fancy stuff like, for example, evacuation procedure. There is a lot of stuff in this game that one could read that I chose most definitely not to. So much insane information in here, like this whole database here fills up really quickly. But yeah, we will see about that very soon. First of all, we got it. We got to gather 60 medals outside. So we are currently on the inside right here. And let's see what we can do here. This here is not the correct room. There is a airlock room, that's right. And the airlock room allows us to go out. It's currently night, though. It's just warning me. Here, the error message. Radiation levels at night are deadly. That's right. Bottom left. 22:30. That's 10:30 at night, in case you don't know what that means. So it is probably sleep time. So let's take a nap and go from there. Keanu says, I have not seen anything on this game. Okay, well... so just generally saying that most often the choice doesn't matter. Maybe a correct statement, but there are games like, for example, Detroit Becoming Human, where every choice matters. And there are 20 million outcomes. Maybe this game is similar. I don't know. Okay. So, energy. This is an energy bar. It shows how many hours you have before you get tired. Once you're tired, you're still able to work, but every task will take much longer. Okay. Currently, still though, gather 60 medals outside. So, let's go outside. It's morning now. No, we can't go outside. We are here outside in our suit. And the sensitivity of the mouse here is extremely high. So... let's go to key bindings, not key bindings, to controls probably, yes. Mouse sensitivity 8, let's bring this down to a 6 maybe. Let's see if that's better. Yeah, that's definitely allows for more control. Okay, shallow deposits. You can find shallow deposits on the planet's surface. They contain a limited amount of resources that can be extracted quickly. They can be recognized by red dust. We need to find red dust. On tab, we have our map right here. We can see directions with little arrows where we haven't been yet. So let's take a look around. The sensitivity of the mouse here is very high. Disney influence. Oh, magenta. Oh, man.
Hey, looks like our ship's cargo drop.
Okay.
Filled with the crew's personal items.
We found a watch and a multi-tool. I got this watch as a consolation prize for a mathematical Olympiad. One of the participants fainted, so I rushed to help him since I had taken a first aid course just a few weeks earlier. Okay. Is that important in any way, shape, or form? I can't tell. Of course, because of that, I did not manage to finish the competition. It was I was very surprised when the jury sent me this watch with a very official thank you letter. There's no way that any of this matters. These are just collectibles, right? Yeah, absolutely.
This is one of the things they told me to take on the mission.
Okay. Other than that, that's a dead end.
Things that will make you feel comfortable far away from home. Objects that trigger good memories.
That's not it. Definitely not going to read those collectibles. But everything else that is important to the story, more than happy to take a closer look at, though.
Alicorp even thought of entertainment space.
He does like to talk to himself, which I do find he's hilarious. Okay. Nope. Just gonna go right.
What the hell?
Yeah, what the hell? That is correct. What are those anomalies here? None of that looks very healthy to me. Our radiation meter is definitely looking like it's creeping up there in the bottom left. There's no question about that.
I have to get closer. Make sure.
Yeah, sure. Getting closer. That's a great idea. If I could graduate to die, what the hell is that?
Collect a sample.
Magenta says, lick it. Okeona says, yes, choices matter significantly in the alters, directly influencing crew productivity, relationships, major plot events, and the game's multiple endings. Okay. These meaningful choices often present no clear right or wrong answer, forcing players to deal with difficult decisions and permanent consequences, and also affect the potential replayability of the game. Gentle says the choices don't matter, lick it. Okay, so the choices apparently do significantly matter, so an argument could be made that it would make sense to let you guys make those decisions as opposed when they come up in the future. Alright, then I guess we will do so. If they actually do have an impact, that's great. That is awesome. Love games like that. There are, in my opinion, not enough of them. Like a game with a good story, with multiple endings where choices matter. I mean, that is just peak gaming in my book. Okay, let's take a look here. Back down here and to the left and up there. Alright. Also, isn't that something? Yes.
I knew where it was sending us.
Knew that looked like something. Where it says, I know specifically that picking up the right treasure can do something later in the game. I don't know what the other choice would have done. Okay, alright. I guess we will find out. Every time we do have a choice to make in a conversation or something like that, I will let you guys in chat vote. And to make sure that you wins. And we're gonna do that real quick. So we don't take forever. Okay, there's a bunch of this stuff right here. So we found that Rapidium. We can report that. We still haven't found the 60 medals. Okay. That is an organics depot. Alright. That was apparently not the right direction, I suppose. Can't get down there. That's great. Okay, let's go into a different direction and see if we can find metal somewhere. Because those are organics and not metals. We clearly want metal.
Still can't
let's see here.
If it really
Where
is
all can we go? For example, we can go just along here and see what we can find. Why not?
I need to report it.
Actually, we already went along here. That's unfortunate. Over there. That's where I need to go. When did you install the rope? I know, Kionis. I was just thinking the same thing, actually. That's too funny. Okay, what is this here? Those are metals? I don't know. Are those metals? I couldn't tell by the symbol what those actually were, but we found something. We're gonna grab it. We're gonna move on. Let's see what else we can find here. Okay. Let's get up here. Yeah, the funny thing is, I literally played like the first, like I said, hour of the game or so, and I don't remember almost anything about it because it was a week ago. Like I literally don't know where else we have to go here. I'm just gonna go and explore each and every direction, as we should do that anyway. And Magenta with 5 gifted memberships. Magenta, thank you so much for that. I truly appreciate that. We have Demetrius, Unkindly 7, Stevo, Saul, Albi, and Easel Saga all got a free membership thanks to Magenta. Again, thank you for that. Truly appreciate that. Okay, we found more collectibles. Not that helpful, apparently.
My stuff landed here.
Word says he thinks later they may become important, so obviously we're gonna pick them up, but right at this very moment, clearly we need medals. Looks like that radiation meter's on your back too. Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't even notice that. Great attention to detail, and I'm apparently blind at that because you are correct. Most definitely. That is straight on my back, and I think we just found a metal vein over there. There are a couple more laying here on the ground, but there's only 3 that are on the ground right there. We can actually mine that stuff. So let's grab it. There we go. Extract it. Let's see if we can find a couple more of these. I like that little detail that the radiation meter is on the back too, though. That's really nice. That is a nice attention to detail here by the developers. And of course, very bad attention to detail on mine. Okay, there's another vein. Very good. Okay, got the metals. I think we got 60 now. We got a few more minutes on the outside here. We can see it's 6:45 in the evening at 8 o'clock. We need to be back inside. But let's just take a very brief look in this random direction. If we can see anything else of interest. Yeah, looks like there may be more collectibles here, unless that's the same one where we already were. Which it is. That's fine. Alright. Tomorrow in the actual game, we're gonna probably see go for this organics deposit up there and into the other direction. So what are you gonna do with all this metal? Make the base better as my expectations, says Kionis. That would be mine as well. Magenta says lick it. God damn it. I saw that before you deleted it. Okay, what does it actually want? Build a workshop via the command center. Command center's right here. We have base navigation and we have base building. Okay, base building then clearly. And right here we have we have here the workshop. So these are metals right here. We need 40 for the workshop. We have 160. That's plenty. I would say let's build it, and we can see this kind of like grid type of deal. We can kind of zoom in and look closer around here. And this here is the layout. So if we think about this room here, let me go back here without having this here on the mouse. We are currently standing in the game right here in front of this panel. And then when we walk over here we have an elevator that goes all the way down 3 stories. And then over here on the right side, we have another elevator that goes down another 3 stories. Down here on the bottom, we have a little bit of small storage. And then we have here a machinery room. The captain's cabin are on one level. The command center and the airlock are on another level, together with one more small storage. And then we have the communication room and the quantum computer on the very top. So that's what we're looking at. So now when we want to build the workshop right here, we have to contend with 3 things. On the bottom right here, if I select that, no. Can I do this? Yes. We have the cost down here, which is 40 metal. We have the mass down here, which is 8. And we have right down here the size, which is 4. So if I click on it, we can see that it takes up 4 of those tiles. And we can add it on. We can add it to another level. We can do all sorts of stuff right here. But for right this moment, I would say... what is this here again? The workshop? Yes, the workshop. We will need that relatively frequently. So we're going to put that right here beside the command center. That will be just fine for right now. We can also move that around however we want to later on. So that is, of course, great. Also, it works out that we are standing or happen to stand right beside the command center. So let's walk into the workshop and let's take a look. Ready? We have the scanner. Let's put one into the queue. And let's see how it works out for us. Now we need to walk over here, and here we need to work. That was extremely quick. But we got the work done. No, we did not, actually. There we go. I did not hold the button. That's what happened here. That was a lot quicker than I expected it to be. But here it is. Now we built our wonderful, wonderful scanner. By now, we can see tiredness versus exhaustion. You ran out of energy, became tired. In this state, physical work takes much longer. If you stay up until very late, you'll become exhausted. Each minute of exhaustion causes you to wake up later the next day. We want to avoid that. So let's go back into the captain's cabin and let's take another nap. If I'm allowed to, please. There we go. Okay. I appreciate you getting closer to your microphone when you mentioned that you were standing right here. Magenta with the attention to detail. Love it. 3D oxygen not included with the space accessible through an elevator. That's convenient, right? That's what I'm thinking. There's a lot less digging involved here. So that's also great. Okay, so report your findings. I'm assuming that's in the communications room. Find an organics deposit area. We already did that, so we know where it's at. Follow the instructions to prepare for the journey. That is what we're doing. So report the findings that should theoretically be in the communications room, I would assume. So let's see if we have another talking choice right now. Someone is calling.
Hello? Anyone copy?
Something's there, apparently. Not a Pokemon.
I went out to find resources, and I found a cave full of something. I think it might be Rapidium.
Rapidium. Hmm.
You hear me? I think I found Rapidium.
You sure about it?
Are we sure about it? Are we sure about it? Yes. Option 1, we are sure about it. Or option 2, we're not sure about it. No idea if this has any effect on anything, but let me know in chat if we are sure about it or we're not sure about it, that we found Rapidium. It says, nah. Love it. Man, there's no shits are given. We don't care at all. Any other opinions than Ahmed's about if we have actually found Rapidium or not? I think it's probably just unobtainium. He thinks and should verify. That is probably correct. I mean, how would we know? We haven't ran any tests on it. We found a random rock and we make an assumption. Amigo says, yep, we are 100% sure this random rock is Rapidium. But currently we have 3 votes against it, so let's say, I don't know.
I don't know. Everyone is dead.
Everyone is
the sun's coming.
infected.
There's radiation everywhere. I'm just telling you what I saw.
Test it.
That makes sense.
The Rapidium? How would I do that?
New blueprint provided.
The womb.
A blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Some sample of DNA provided.
Mm-hmm. Sample of DNA has been provided. I don't know what that means, but we can either say okay, or we can say, who are you? Not sure if that should form. I mean, I guess we can either be trustworthy or trusting, I suppose, not trustworthy, and just say, okay, whatever you said is fine, or we are saying, I don't care what you're saying, who the fuck are you? Let's figure it out first. What do you guys think? Ahmed says, okay. Ahmed says, yep. A random voice on the screen. You are totally fine. Don't care who you are. Let's just go on with our lives here. Gonna go with okay in 3 and 2. I was wondering who he was talking to. Yeah, so am I. So now we are 1-1. Do we have a third opinion between the two? I'm torn because I know that no amount of skepticism will get you useful answers. Well, that was pretty clear. We also only played the game for like 5 minutes. He might want our stuff considering he's the only guy. Very true. But I don't want the game to get away with this bullshit. That is some bullshit. So I guess we have technically... I'm just gonna go with okay. That's fine.
What the hell?
What the hell?
At least I got your attention.
Let's just fucking do it and go with it. Alright. What are we doing? Build the womb. That makes sense. Okay. In the command center. Let's build the womb. Okay. Moving and removing modules. You can change the position of your modules whenever you like. Simply hover over the module and press left mouse button, then move it to the desired spot. You can also swap the module with another one. You can permanently remove the module by pressing a right mouse button. Note that some modules cannot be removed, so some are probably vital to keep us alive here. So now we have a few more things here. We got the elevator and we got the corridor, so those are both available now, as well as the womb. The womb costs 40, We still have 100, so we can afford that. It is 4 wide. Actually, it's 5 wide. That's unfortunate. That is probably why it told us how to move stuff around. That makes sense. But we can see kind of what it tried to tell us was to move the small storage. For example, we could move it down here. And then we can go back to build, grab us the room, and put the room right here, right beside the airlock, or even up here right beside the quantum computer. And I think for right now, we are going to put it right beside the quantum computer up here on the top. Why not? All right, next thing is done. What else does it want?
So I have built a womb.
Tim F says they got very creative with the names in this game. Rapidium speeds up growth. I know, right? Weird how that works. Who could have seen it coming? Who would have thunk it? Kiona says YOLO. I like it. Magenta says I disappeared for a second to clip something. Okay. Storage in the same place makes sense. I would agree. What are we doing now? Use the DNA sample in the womb. Makes sense. We just built a new building. Probably should use it. Where did I put it? Not into the airlock. It's one higher. Right beside the computer. That's where it is. So this here is the womb. We are testing Rapidium.
Here goes. DNA sample. Rapidium. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea.
All right, we got a sheep. Dolly the sheep has entered the chat, guys. Wonderful. But gotta give it to him once again.
Oh,
Really nice looking graphics, honestly.
I think I'm gonna call
Magenta says lick it and eat it. God. Can I pet it? Maybe I can't eat it. I don't know what I'm gonna do here.
Hello, Molly.
That's why I used the goat.
Like, do you?
Oh, it's Molly. It's not Dolly. It's Molly. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? You could name all the sheep after chatters. I don't know if I can rename anything or anyone in this game. I honestly don't know that.
So glad to see a sheep.
If that is the case, then yes, I can and will. If there's more than one, there you go. Yeah, I don't know, Icarus. I have no idea. Okay. Now what? Report the results. Okay. Find an organics deposit. All right. I guess we can just go back upstairs and report more results. Cool. Can I go up there, please? Oh, I am already up here. I'm an idiot. There we go. Can you name the toilet after me? I demand the toilet name. Yes, Kribak. Deal. Done. Anyone seen Alien Earth? Be sure to scrutinize the eyes. No, I've not, but it's always a good idea to scrutinize the eyes, generally.
And tested the Rapidium. The DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think. I cloned a sheep.
We did clone a sheep. 45 months on Krivak.
Can you hear me? I have a sheep
Incredible.
on board.
Absolutely
You're
incredible.
responsible for 2 lives now.
Go. Successful. Really found what hit us.
Trying to make him feel bad. And that he has a sheep now too. Cool. Sure, that's gonna work. Okay. We have 2 options once again. Successful. Really found Rapidium. That is what he said. What we can say is, it's amazing, isn't it? Or, will you help me now? I feel like, will you help me now? Makes sense. But also, it's amazing, isn't it? Those are the 2 options. Ahmed is here as the first one with the answer. Will you help me now? Is what he wants to do. Kurako almost broke BierTier by yelling my name. We have 1 vote for Will You Help Me Now. Do we have anyone who wants to do anything else? Kionis also demands help. Yes, some help would be nice. We still don't know what the hell is going on. Icarus says, I have a sheep and I will use it. This is Worms, right? God, I haven't played Worms in a long time. Tim F is also for help. Help it is.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Now that I'm a real hero, I could use some real assistance.
Imminent danger. Short time remaining to sunrise.
Imminent danger.
I know that,
Yep.
but I'm just a builder. I'm not trained to move the goddamn base all by myself.
Nah, training, schmaining. Who cares? Let's go. Just press the buttons until it moves. Yeah, very helpful. Thank you. Random voice. Okay, what do we have left on our agenda? Follow the instructions and find an organics deposit area. We do know where that is. We have found that. So let's go out there. Let's go up there and let's see what happens. That is in the other direction. 180. There we go. And right here, that's a double high one. Yes, let's see. Organics deposit. The first step to scanning a deep deposit is to finding the deposit area. An organics deposit can be recognized by blue smoke. Blue smoke. Roger that. Blue smoke. I see it right there. Okay. But yeah, right here, we go up. But right here we can't.
I don't have a
We
climb.
don't have the hook.
Not yet.
So we gotta go the
I'll have
long
to
way
find another way.
around. Again, that we already went around earlier. This path right here is what we need to do. So let's make that happen, and let's see what we can do with that organics deposit. And what we cannot do with that organics. Gotta figure out exactly how it works. Okay, already have been here all around. But there was a rope, I seen it, I know, right? I guess maybe it was just a rope, it just didn't have a hook on it. Because I can say that I did not see a rope. I mean a hook. Did only see a rope.
Smoke. I should look for organics here.
Okay, scanning. The scan allows you to find resources, resource deposits. By placing and connecting probes, you can uncover the concentration of underground resources. Look at the scanned ground and try to pinpoint the place with the most intense red coloring. That's the deepest point of the deposit. Okay then. Q scanner. And now we can... Okay, I see. Now it's super straightforward. That's super duper straightforward. Oh, there you go. Oh, there's a Rapidium right here. A little bit bigger in this direction. A little bigger in this direction. Oh, I don't have any. Cool. Right mouse click, retrieve them all. Let's see if we can build something like this here. I built the one a little bit too far, but I can still fix that. Oh no, I can't. Unfortunate. There we go. Okay, so we scanned the area and we found the deepest point. Now hold Q, select build, and then build the mining outpost right here. Okay. Pylons. Using pylons, you can connect mining outposts with the base. Each pylon automatically connects to nearby structures. You can see possible connections in the form of green lines when you have the pylon equipped. Pylons can be connected to each other. Place them in a line to connect the mining outpost to the base. So we gotta form a straight line all the way back to the base with pylons. Up to 6 apparently, when I just saw that correctly. Yes, up to 6. Well, there's plenty of room here. 30 meters. Oh. Okay. Probably have to place one up here, huh? Yeah. Place one up here. Get down there. Yep, there's the rope again. And yeah, here we can just run towards our base. And try to use maximum length as much as possible. Alright. Magenta says, damn it, perfect time for the meme. We must construct additional pylons. Magenta out. Oh god. Now satisfactory. It is a little bit satisfactory here with the pylons, yep. It's just tiny a little bit. We will see if it gets more like satisfactory. That was just in the wrong spot, wasn't it? Yes. That's stupid. How can I get rid of it? Let's see if we can learn that. Retrieve pylon. I would like to retrieve it. How do I retrieve it? Right mouse click. can't. Ah, there you go. Yeah, I need to have this triangular connection right here. So let's make that happen. There we go. And I guess now I can fast travel. You have connected to a mining outpost to the base. From now on, you can use fast travel. You can exit fast travel at the airlock, base entrance, or any outpost. Fast travel. Fast travel. Okay, nice. Very good. Very nice indeed. Now what? Work. And I think the 010 is 1 hour. Is on the bottom left right there. It's currently 12. We can work until 8 o'clock in the evening. So that's roughly 6 hours, 5.5 hours. So basically 5 full hours are left. So we can do 5 full units of work. That would be my assumption. So let's see. That's 1. That's 2. That gives us 14. That's 3. 14 organics. 4. Yeah, it's an hour each. We can see it. It's 5. Yeah, we need to stop right here because we need to make it back to the base. Actually, can we finish this one? Yep. Because we can fast travel back to the base. We don't have to walk, so we can literally cut it down to the last few seconds. And it's all good. That is what work feels like. Time flies. I don't know how true that is, but yes. On some days, definitely. Most definitely. Okay, let's see. It says build a kitchen. We have a kitchen right here. It has, again, a size of 5, cost of 40. We still have that, barely. We need to find more metal. We do now have 222 organics, which is nice. But we can put our kitchen right beneath the womb. So now we can maybe make some food. Right there, prepare 6 mush meals. Definitely a reminder of oxygen not included. Making some mush bars here. From mud and water, I suppose. The water is right here. Cost us 5 water. I guess the mud comes for free. Let's see. That's 3, that's 4, that's 5. And that's 6. 6 is what it wants, so let's make 6. And I guess let's do the work here. Oh, even that takes a full hour of work. Well, fancy. We can work up until 11 o'clock at night. Let's stop right here. And let's go to bed. We don't want to be exhausted. Because as it said earlier, for every minute we go to bed later, we wake up a minute later as well. Let's try to avoid that as much as possible. William is here, says, oh shit, this game. I don't know what to do with that information about you. You should take damage for running into furniture. Yeah, right. Metal say, get your iron. The movement seems like you're drinking. Yeah, the movement here is a little bit janky, for sure, yeah. Like, this here is a little bit janky, but we just gotta ignore that, and that's just fine. It's a little bit janky, you know, it's just part of it. Let's go back to our kitchen, though, and let's complete our meals. Just so we can get that out of the way. There we go. Task completed. Very nice. Do we have another task? Start the engines in the command center. Okay. Do we want to do that, though? Do we want to go back out and find some more metals first, maybe? Let's do that. We haven't explored anything. I think when I tested the game, I just, without exploring anything else, I just blindly pressed the button and pushed on, if I remember correctly. Let's see if we can find something else here. Where do we need to go? This direction. Okay, let's see if we can find anything like more metal or anything else here real quick. Let's waste one more day here, day 4, and see what we can come up with. Looks like we could be lucky. No, that's the one from earlier. It's empty. We already grabbed it. William says this game is hardcore, it has multiple endings and is a moral challenge. Okay. I just got the game last week, tried it for like an hour, and then stopped, deleted the save file, and decided I'm going to stream it. Because it was actually pretty fun and pretty interesting. But I don't know how deep the rabbit hole goes, so I guess we'll find out together how deep the rabbit hole goes. Okay, we can go up here, it seems like. There's a lot more metal laying around here. Look at this right here. There's something to climb here. Nope. That was not it. That was absolutely not it. There we go. It's got to be careful when two are that close to not press E too early. But look at that. Yes, more extractable metal. That's what I was after. Did not know if we would find any, but sure enough, it's here. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely. Brings our stocks back up to 98, and there's another one over here. Wonderful. William says it's deep. The rabbit hole is deep, according to William. Okay. Yes, we will find out. Okay. Storage. The storage capacity of the base is full and work cannot be finished. Oh, you can expand it by construction an additional storage module. Oh, we filled it up. Storage 480 or 480. So I'm assuming... I can't even see it. I'm assuming that means that we would need a new small storage or large storage or another storage building, whatever it may be named as. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, I suppose. But that's also a good thing. I mean, I'd rather have full storages than empty ones. It's a good problem to have, let me put it that way. But what I do see is our organics are at 192 out of 300. So with a little bit of luck, we can grab a few more organics before this day is over and before we head back to base. And yep, sure enough, with the stone right here, it does say not enough storage. I can't pick it up. Just wanted to make sure that there's no other mechanic to send it to, I don't know, some kind of offshore storage or something crazy stupid like that. But nope, no mechanic like that. All good. Okay. Our deposit here is coming back up. Let's see if I can mine this, and let's see if we can fill up our storage here all the way to 300 before the end of the day. I don't think so, though, because it was, what, 14? Yeah, 14 per. We're not going to make that before 2000 hours. But we're going to go as much and as long as possible, and if necessary, even a little bit longer. There we go. Let's do the last one. And before we die a horrible death, let's go quick. Kira says we have the best rabbit hole. We have the deepest rabbit hole. I don't know if that's something to be proud of or not, but here we are. You're not wrong. Start the engines in the command center. Okay, we're gonna do that in the morning. We're gonna go take a nappity nap first. How about that? How about that? Let's go nap and then go from there. William said at first you thought this game is about resource efficiency, but later you end up arguing with your alt about everything, and that's where the ending branches. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Why not? A little bit of a social experiment type of deal? Why not? Curtis says YouTube chat is weird. YouTube chat is weird. You are very correct about that statement. But yes, command center engines. Where are the engines? I have no idea. Over here? Yeah, here. Base navigation, that's right. Days to sunrise. Test engine. What else do we have on the screen? Okay, right here we can see everything that we were working with. That's nice. So we have metals and Rapidium. We already know those. We have minerals, which we haven't seen yet. Enriched metals, we haven't seen that either. We have raw food, mush, and cooked meals. Then we have storage. That's, I believe, is pure weight of everything combined. And then right here, we have the organics, of which we currently have 276 out of 300. Build structures are 6, and the volume is 65. When the volume is 65, I'm wondering if at some point we can make the ring of our base bigger. That would be the only way to give it more volume, I would assume. But I guess we will see how that goes. Either way, let's test those bloody engines, and let's see what happens.
Whoa. What just happened?
I don't know, you tell me.
Come on. Don't do this to me now.
We all knew it was going to happen, in one way, shape, form, or another. Turn the lever in machinery. All right, machinery is down here. And there's a lever. What's the lever? Oh, that's the lever. Was he ever trained for this mission? No.
Let's give it another go.
I don't think so. I think he's a builder, and I think he knows nothing about spaceships or bases or anything. I think he's basically a carpenter. So yeah. Not really his wheelhouse here, necessarily. Start the engines once again. Von Rheinland says, if you like the content, support our favorite engineer and give this stream a like and a abo. Also consider joining Discord. Thank you very much for reminding me, Von Rheinland. Absolutely, the man is of course correct with that. If you haven't liked the stream yet, if you could do so, I would truly appreciate it. Okay. Where it says it's everything everywhere all at once, the reality TV show in space. Yeah, kind of like that. William says it's more like survival game, but the only player is yourself. Yes, I guess we will see. We will see where the journey leads us. Test engine.
What?
Oh, the lever again. Okay, cool. One more lever. Because that worked out so well the first time, that clearly fixed the problem. So let's do it again, and let's expect a different result. I like it. I like it a lot. Clearly something's on fire. Oh, instead of doing something about the clear thing that is on fire in the middle of our base, we're gonna make a call. That works. And yes, sir, you are correct. This is clearly a junkyard. Let's see.
Hey, you still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual, but there's a malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how.
Rapidium, Xavier. I need to check data consistently. CMQC module.
Okay. I don't have access to QC, or save me how? I mean, the top is a statement. I don't have access to QC. That is correct. We haven't seen a QC room, building, or anything like that. Or we can ask, save me how? Let me know in chat, what do you think we should do and how to proceed? And I don't know what those symbols here mean. I don't know if they have an influence on the game or not, but we will find out. And therefore, I will leave you guys the choice. So yeah, let me know in chat, what do you think? Which option should we go with? I don't have access to QC, or save me how? Brandon wants to let him know that we don't have access to QC. William says the question mark is always good. So he wants to have save me how. We have one vote each. Do we have any other opinions in chat about what we should do and how we should proceed here? We'll need those answers a little bit faster, guys, or we're still going to be here next week. I'm going to give it a few more seconds, or I make the decision, because it's currently a tie. I'm going to go 5, 4, 3, and Keon is with the tiebreaker with the QC.
Only the captain
Nice.
has access codes to the quantum computer.
There you go, that's easy.
Man, that was easy.
I'm a QC engineer, gotta support my guys. There you go, Brendan. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, but now we have access to the quantum computer because we just got granted access by some random voice on a random computer in a random location. It's all pretty random, but that's okay. We will just roll with it. Mind records.
What is this? Mind records.
Right? That's what I'm thinking. Okay.
What's going on?
I mean, it just does look very good. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say about the rest of the game. It just does look really
I
good.
recognize this. It's my life.
Okay. Looks like we have a timeline with some nodes that we can kind of look around on, interact with. Lots of background story once again right here, right now. God, this game is so incredibly story heavy. Look at all these data points. Good grief. Okay. I don't know. Do I have to do something in this menu right now?
How did they
no.
get it?
Contact the Allied Cowl.
What for?
Okay, so once again, we need to make another phone call and see what they want.
Hey.
We really need to fix this communication module first, maybe.
Computer.
Is this game Mickey 17, basically? Maybe. Maybe so. Actually, just watched that movie not too long ago. Every decision counts. Happy reading, says William. Yay. Hey, I checked the quantum computer. What's next with the little purple, I don't know, square here? Or what the fuck? Mind records? Question mark. With the question mark right here. Should we go what's next? Or should we go what the actual fuck is going on with the mind records, good sir? Those are the two options. What do you guys think we should do? Von Rhineland says taking a quick break for another infusion in the sauna. Be back in 20 minutes or so. Alright, Von Rhineland. I hope you have a good time. Okay, if you guys don't make a decision, then I will definitely ask what in the fuck is actually going on here.
Fuck? Mind records? What the hell are you doing?
Not sure we should curse at the person trying to help.
Everything. My whole life exposed.
Icarus says there's an option, but fucking it, take it. I would be on the same page with that statement.
No, I want answers. Shit.
Oh, hold on. There's one thing I need to change here. Yeah. That's actually crazy. Okay. All right. That actually did nothing for us.
What do you want with it?
Branching procedure, all right. We can say, what does it do, question mark, or I'm not messing with that shit. Okay. Those are our two options. So what does it do? Or I'm not messing with that shit. And it seems like both are viable options that bring us forward. So I'm trying to figure out the legend of what exactly these symbols here mean in the meantime. And it seems like that the question mark just gives us some more information, and this here is a viable path, I suppose. William says it is a moral question. Okay. I don't know what that exactly means, but we do have those options available. But do we have any opinion in chat? Should we say, what does it do? Or I'm not messing with that shit. Keanu says, what does it do? Brandon says, always push the big red button. William says, I'm not making your life decision. You make your bed. That's not exactly how streaming works, William. That's not exactly how that works. Bakionis says, what does it do? So what does it do?
Branching? What exactly will be branching?
You. What or no way? Definitely what?
What? You what? Is that your whole answer?
Okay. Alter what or no way? I think that one here is the potential worthwhile decision. Should we inquire about what exactly an alter is? Or should we say no way right away to whatever the hell an alter is in the first place? So it's butterfly effect plus Mickey 17, says Icarus. Maybe. Keanu says alter what? So we want, Keanu wants to inquire more about the alter, which makes sense to me. We should have a lot more reactions here with the many viewers we have, one would think, but
Alter?
apparently Keanu makes the decisions by
Alter
himself.
what?
That works for me too. Your life. Okay? Or no way. Brendan says, LOL, all hail the new overload's altar. Altar what? Yep. Should we say okay? Or should we say no way to altering or splitting our own life? It's everything everywhere all at once, but instead of having the skills from the other selves, he gets the other selves as clones. I think that is a very accurate description, actually, worse. That is, yeah. Probably it.
Okay.
2 votes for okay.
You mean as in... Okay, wait a minute. You're not suggesting I use Rapidium to create a... someone.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that's exactly the idea.
That's not what you're saying, right? All right. How about my other options?
Okay.
You jerk. I don't have other options, do I?
Of course not. Okay, initiate the branching procedure in the QC. Okay. QC also does stand for quality control, by the way, Brandon. For quantum computer, I mean, in the game. Not quality control. Which is funny. But okay, that is how far I made it in the game. Literally just to the branching procedure.
What?
That's where I personally stopped playing it. So we are now, including myself, in uncharted territory from here on out.
I remember that alternate life pattern. So this is what the branching is about?
Okay. So right here, we can choose. Apparently later on probably more than one, but if you zoom in earlier, if I zoom in closer, I mean, we can see all those different like gears and like different like little backstories right here. But we currently only have one available, and that's all the way over here, and that's the mechanic right here. So basically, the story as it happened with who we are right now is right here. At 19-year-old, we were going away. You promised yourself you would get out of there. You have to keep that promise. You can't waste your life. It's not something she would want. And you can still visit her, a little less often maybe, but you can. You will visit her. This is what happened. And now what we are doing is we are basically cloning ourselves as if this never occurred, but this version here happened instead. And this version here is staying behind. You lock the door to your room and turn the music up. You're so fed up with this constant shouting. Is this what you rejected college for? Putting up with this frustration and drunkenness? You told yourself you would take care of mom, but he's not making it easy. Maybe next time. You should just lock the door on him. But what would mom say? And in this case here, we are becoming a technician with plus 50% efficiency when doing base maintenance. So let's alterate for a cost of 20 Rapidium. Okay, something's happening. There. That's exactly how far I made it. I made it through the prologue, basically. Into the starting screen, yeah. And that's where I quit. I mean, the visuals are just really good. There's absolutely no question. Kiona says, oh yeah, now we need to be careful with choices. I expect, LOL. I would agree. William says, by the way, what does this game is tight mean? I don't know. He doesn't look very excited. No, he sure as hell does not look very excited, does he now? I think you're absolutely right about that fact. Okay, so this has happened. Now we can see we don't have only our main branch here anymore. Now we have an entire second one. All once again with a completely another life story that was made up through his entire life right here. And yeah, I don't know what to do from here. So we will see. You like this better or less than the Frostpunk games? Saturated? I don't know. I have literally only played this far in the game, which is about 1 hour into the game. I have not played enough in any way, shape, or form to really have an opinion about it. So far, the first hour, I did like enough to stop at this point when I played it by myself and decided to actually stream it. So that's a good sign, I suppose. But that's the only opinion that I can give. Wake up your altar in the womb is the next step. So yeah, I ran nowhere for no reason. Let's see what happens. Yeah, hello. That makes sense. It's a good start.
Hey there. Wow. Hello. Can you hear me?
It's another me.
What is this?
Another one.
Where am I?
Teacher says, hi me, it's me, you. Nice. Okay, so we are assuming that decisions matter now. Jan, the technician, says, what is this? Where am I? And we can say, relax, you're in a lab, or we can say, focus, this is an emergency. You don't have to write that out. You can literally just go from top to bottom. If you have more than one option, or better to say more than two, it's option on the top is option 1. This is option 2, and if you have another one, that's going to be number 3. So should we do option 1, relax, or option 2, focus? That will make your life a hell of a lot easier. That will also make it easier to vote in the first place in the future. We have 1 for relax. We have 1 for focus right now. Do we have any more votes? Number 1 for relax. Number 2 for focus. Anyone cares what we are going to do here? Other than Kionis and Brandon. I guess we can't name the new ones. I don't know. We're about to find out, I suppose, if what exactly we can do with this thing. I don't know what we can do with him at all. Can we play as him? Do we have different abilities with him? I can't tell you. But I'm just going to tell him to relax. It seems fun.
Lab.
It's like, yeah, you just woke up as a clone and you wake up to see yourself and that guy just tells you to, hey, relax, you're in a lab. It's all totally normal, dude. Makes sense.
Relax. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah. I recognize the base, I think.
Wait. You look funny. You... Ha.
Oh.
What was that?
I wanted to laugh, but I'm like... indifferent.
I think you're on some meds.
What? What for?
It's so you don't panic when you wake up.
Why would I panic?
I'll explain later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can, introduce yourself?
Sure. Can you?
Yeah. That is a little bit awkward, I would think. Or I would say, not think. You first? Or I'm Jan Dolsky. Is that his name? Jan Dolsky? I guess that's how you pronounce that. So those are the 2 options. I'm assuming, I mean, how could that potentially matter? I guess it could matter quite a lot, actually. I don't know how to handle a clone. I'm just going to go with I'm Jan Dolsky.
My name is Jan Dolsky.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, sure. You got my looks, why not use my name too?
So you think you're Jan Dolsky as well?
What kind of bullshit is this?
Yeah, what kind of bullshit is that indeed?
What's your role on the mission?
I'm a senior technician. Want to tell me what your role is? Imitating human crew members? Is this some kind of sick experiment?
Imitating human crew members.
'Cause if it is,
Ah.
nobody warned me.
Okay. Yes, it is, or no, it's not. That seems like an important decision. What should we tell him? Yes, it is? Or no, it's not? A 1 or 2? Saturated says yes. A hard yes. Fiona says no, lol. Okay, yes or no? What should we do? Currently we're tied. 1 yes, 1 no. Yes or no? Brandon says no. Tell him you're going to make him into food. Icarus also says no. We're going with no in 3, 2, 1, go.
It's not an experiment. This is for real.
I do like where your head is though, Saturated.
So, what's going on?
Well, I got stranded in this base, and, well, I needed someone to help me move it. Because it got broken.
Oh, I'm sure it did.
Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board to, well, create alternate versions of a person's life.
What?
You know, totally normal, everyday stuff.
But
I go
different
sometimes.
experiences. Mind records.
If there's anyone in a bad mental condition in this room, it's definitely not me. The QC's only functionality is to navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do other stuff, but such bullshit?
I know. It's absurd. I thought the same, but here you are, right?
Got it somehow.
Right. If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different
Mind blown. Yeah, that's right, Kionis. This is right, and if I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're an alternate version of me, but a different mind. And we can say, yes, you can put it that way, or no, the other way around. Wait, what? If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you are an alternate version of me, but a different mind. The other way around would be that he is an alternate version of me. I don't think it really matters, guys. I'm pretty sure none of you is real at this point, so who cares? But those are our options right here. We can say, number 1, yes, you can put it that way. Or no, number 2, the other way around. Icarus says, yes, you can put it that way. Saturated says, we are the dominant species, don't give in. So, Saturated says no. Of course. Brandon says yes. I think yes is fine, says Kiona. So we have 3 votes for yes, 1 for no. Saturated once again.
Sort of.
You got outvoted. Sorry.
And,
I go sometimes.
you said we were stranded.
Yes. It's just us. Like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't...
Bird
help
says
me
this
fix
game is a
it
work of
soon,
fiction. None of the Jan Dolskys in this game are real people. I do not allow this kind of blasphemy in my chat.
Not an experiment,
This is
and you're an
real. We are
version.
actually looking out a window
This
here,
version of
sir.
me woke me from cryosleep to
Those are
help fix a
alternative
malfunction
facts
because
straight from the
there was
White
no
House.
one else
There you
on
have it.
board. What if there was no malfunction? Where would I be?
Yeah, where would you be? That is a really good question, actually. Because you would just be nothing? You would still exist somewhere? Or I wouldn't wake you up? I don't know, this is actually a really freaking deep question if you think about it for a second. If this Jan would have not woken up this Jan, would this Jan exist? I don't know. Icarus says there is no spoon, the cake is a lie, and all Jan Dolskys are fake. Probably. This is going to be problematic when he tries to turn us into food, says Saturate. Okay, so those are our options right here. what should we tell him? Number one, you'd still exist somewhere? Or number two, I wouldn't wake you up? I mean, honestly, truthfully, that is a pretty deep question. What do you guys think we should tell this poor soul? Kevin says, comforting interpretation, you would still exist somewhere. That would be the nice thing to say in this situation, Kevin. I would agree. But is it the thing that we want to say? That's the question. Brandon votes for number one, yes. Or not yes, you would still exist, I mean. And Icarus votes for number two, I wouldn't wake you up. So that means with Kevin's vote, we have two votes for you would still exist and one for I wouldn't wake you up. Wake up implies he lives somewhere. Don't be a BierTier asshole to yourself. It's a life pass. Alright. You still exist somewhere.
Still exist somewhere? Theoretically, at least?
Theoretically?
Wow.
Theoretically? Frustration and gloom. You saw that over here?
I can see now what the meds are for.
Apparently he's not too happy about that.
Lash out.
Pretty sure he wouldn't have been much happy about the other option either, so I don't know what to tell him. Sometimes it just is what it just is what it is.
Look, this is
more frustration.
And we'll sort it out, I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this properly. Experience your feelings without the meds.
I don't like this kind of pressure.
Yeah, don't take his meds away, you crazy? More frustration and rebellion, of course. Of course.
Fine. Show me the way.
What are you rebelling against? You don't even know what the hell's going on, my man.
Unbelievable. What a screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out. Okay.
They should start Fight Club, but don't talk about it.
Don't touch anything here ever again.
This may be how exactly how Fight Club came about, yeah.
This is a 2-man job.
No, the drugs
On my
don't work.
side, pull that lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot. Pull it gently. Ready?
Oh, of course.
2.
Why didn't I think of that? Engineering 101, Kionis. Come on, my man. You are in a PhD program. You should have spotted that right away. That we yanked that handle way too fast. If we would have just grabbed it a little bit more gently, we would have never had an issue in the first place. Damn it. Engineering 101, right there. Okay. Glad we figured that out. Now what? Now we can start the engines, of course, like I said. Handle yanked slightly too violently. Fucked it up. Made it explode twice. Okay, so the technician is running around over here. And what are we doing? Oh, we're still starting the engines, that's right. The Clone Wars win? That's right. Okay, let's try once again to start this journey and see what happens. Oh, look at it, starting the journey. Do you want to automatically collect structures before starting your journey? You can automatically collect 1 mining outpost in 2 pylon components. Not enough storage space left for 3 pylon components. Yeah, well, we're not going to do that. You crazy? We're not going to leave that behind. Where's my airlock here? I cannot do it automatically, then I will do it manually. Let's do it from the rear. Can you build storage? That's the next option. I'm just wondering if I can carry it. So let's see what happens here. If I can retrieve the mining outposts. Yep, I got it. 461 storage. Or is it directly transferred to the base? I just don't know how the mechanic works. Nope, it is directly transferred to the base. Okay, alright. So yeah, I thought it would maybe go into our personal storage, but nope, not how it works. 276, sorry, 477 I mean, so we are now full, we cannot take another one. Yep, but not enough storage space. So we need to build one. Alright. Like I said, haven't played it to this point. Haven't moved the space or nothing yet, so let's see how that goes. We're back inside of here, so how do we build? Not here. Over here. Build small storage. Yeah, the only problem is I don't really have space for a small storage. You could fit one right there, but that seems like such a waste of space somehow. There's just a lot of wasted space, but at the moment I may just not have a choice. It may just be what it is. Let me build a couple of small storages down here and connect them with elevators. We have enough metals. I am looking at that, by the way. Here an elevator, there an elevator. And that should give it to us. Why haven't you tried Don't Starve yet? Have we played Don't Starve 4? I don't know. There's no particular reason. I mean, I'm telling you outright, there's no particular reason. I don't know. It's just, even with this game right here, like, there is nothing particular about it. I just happened to see it on Steam. Like, Steam suggested it to me last week, which was apparently right after it released or something. And I bought it, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna give it a shot within the first 2 hours. So I can return it if I don't like it, of course. But as it turned out, it was so good that I stopped after 1 hour and decided to stream it instead. Oh, here we are. Okay, we got all our pylons. Now we can move. I think you would have a blast with Don't Starve. I probably would. I mean, again, I have nothing against the game or anything. There is no real reason why I have not played the game yet. This is the wrong one. We want to start the engine over here. Start our journey, this time with everything. It's funny how the base looks like a unicycle. That is what the base is. The base is a unicycle. Look at it. Look at it go right there. I don't know who thought and decided that that is the most efficient way of transportation. But here we are. 11-bit studios is killing it with unique takes on certain genres. I would agree. I mean, there have been some really, really innovative games out there lately that I haven't really heard of. Like, where's the news about a game like this? Like, why don't I hear and read about it everywhere? It's so weird. Like, it was completely random that I happened to, like, get it recommended on Steam. Very, very odd. I'm assuming that big circle room doesn't move. Big circle room. Oh, you mean this room? No, I don't know. It's the fuel tank, apparently. Fuel tank, fuel tank. What's the fuel? Filters and storage, radiation barrier. Toggle labels, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what the fuel is. Is the fuel the organics down here? On the bottom right, the 148 out of 300? Icarus says never heard about it either. But it's like another game. So when I was in Germany this summer on vacation, that was right after the Switch 2 came out, and I bought a Switch 2. And for the Switch 2 when it came out, and still to this day, there are almost no games for it, right? But one of the games that actually was released as a Steam 2 game, not Steam, Switch 2 game, was the game Split Fiction. It's a 100% co-op game. Like, you can't play it alone, you can't play it with 3 people, you have to play it with 2 people. It's out for PC, it's out for Switch, all sorts of games. And it is genuinely one of the best games that I've ever played in my life. It's so freaking good. I mean, it's so insanely good. Like, if you have a good friend of yours in any way, shape, or form, I can highly recommend you play But okay, let's see what we have to do here. Open the Alters tab. I'm just blindly running around while talking. Production tab, that's not it. Alters tab. Okay, what we have here. The Alters tab allows you to check the mental and physical state of your alters. The event log on the left provides insights into the recent events. Okay. You have alters, food, deposits. These are the tutorials right here. And here are the databases. Like I said, there's so much stuff here that you could read and it accumulates so quickly. It's not even funny. We can talk to the alter. Where is he? He's up there. Okay. Let's go find him. Up here to the top. And he's just chilling here with the sheep, of course. What I would do too if I were him. Oh, we're petting the sheep. Sorry. That's not what I meant to do, but it's always a good thing. I mean, there are worse things that you could accidentally do than pet a sheep. I would argue. How can you talk to them? There we go. Hello, leave? Of course, hello.
Hey there. I said, don't come near me.
Or what? Okay. We have two options here. I said, don't come near me, and we can answer with, I understand you're angry, but I need your help. Option 1. Or option 2, get a grip, we need to fix the comms room. Should we try to be the understanding kind of guy with option 1, or should we tell him to get his shit together, shut up, and let's go do some work? So those are the two options, 1 or 2. What do you feel like? Saturated says 2. Saturated says, get your shit together, let's go. That's the only vote we have so far. I will give you guys a few more seconds. If I don't get more votes, that's what it's going to be. Brandon agrees with saturated. Says, what the hell? Shut up. Go get to work. We're going to go with get a grip in 3, 2, 1. Get a grip in it.
Time to get a grip, man. We need to fix the comms room so we can make it out of here faster. Are you deaf? I don't give a damn about your comms room.
We should let saturated win.
Get out of my face, creep.
Now get out of my face, creep, is what we got. You'd do the same. You would do the same is option 1, or you don't get to talk to me like that is option 2. Understanding or slightly aggressive and defensive. Option 1 or option 2. My response would be get a grip food. I bet this will lead to Fight Club. There's so many survival games out now. There are a fuckload of survival games out now. You're right. I'm not even a big fan of survival games. I'm a fan of good stories. And I hope that this year turns out to be a good story. So that's interesting. Okay, so we have 1 vote for number 2 and 2 votes for number 1. You would do the same. Is currently in the lead by 1 vote. We're going to go with number 1 in 3, 2, 1, and you would do the same.
You're pissed off at me now, but deep down...
Makes him frustrated and rebellious. Understandable.
You said it yourself. We might look alike, but we're different. Like oil and water, if you ask me, and they don't mix well.
That's right. Oil and water don't mix well? Maybe, but we are in this together. That's option number 1, or I know you. I created you. I mean, that is probably the biggest middle finger in the universe on number 2. So, should we go with number 1? Maybe, but we are in this together. Or number 2, I know you. I created you. 1 or 2. Let me know. Kevin says, don't go on an ego trip with 2, go with 1. So we have 1 vote for 1. Saturated, of course, with the number 2. Brandon also with the number 1. William says oil and water don't mix well unless you have milk. That fact. Kiona says I go understanding with a number 1. So we have 3 number 1s and 1 number 2. Saturated, you got outvoted. Once again, maybe. But we are in this together wins. Makes him even more frustrated and gives him less joy.
In a situation like this,
he may be a masochist. There's a chance. He may make it a little. He may like it a little rough, if you know what I'm saying.
Someone who created you.
You guys are weak. He's going to make us food. Wait, he's going to make us food, or he's going to make us into food? Okay, we do need a repair kit, as we just heard. So let's do that. Modules deteriorate over time, which makes them prone to failures. To repair the communication room, you will need a repair kit. You can craft one in the workshop. Oh, workshop it is. Where's the workshop? Very nice. Right here. This room. Over here. A repair kit. And we're gonna do the work. For 1 hour. And here's our wonderful repair kit. So with that, we can now go to the communication room, which is above us. Yep. And then we can repair. 3 more hours of work will get us back up and running. Very nice. Easy, straightforward, as we like it. Okay, and we have now a call available. Let's see if the audio quality is now better. Or is it still shit? Nope, we can actually see who we're talking to. It's old Lucas, of course. Who else would it be?
Hello?
Mr. Dalsky?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
Are you okay?
That's clearly a nerd. Are you okay? I'm okay, I guess. Option number 1, far from okay. Option number 2, should we go with the standard? Yeah, I'm fine, as you always said when somebody asks you how you're doing. Or should we be honest and say everything is on fucking fire? What is your question here, sir? Are you out of your mind? Do I look like I'm fine? That's option 2. Option 1 is I'm okay, I guess. What do you guys think we should do? Oh, he's not a predator alien. That's right, be honest. He sounded like one for a second there, but he's not one, no. When we clone a science guy, he'll just tell us to do our own research. Yeah, you might. Like the mechanics guy tells us to fix our own shit. This guy's trying to turn me into food? Probably. Middle finger instead option. Okay. Gonna go with option 2 here. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Are you serious? I just had a choice to either die in pain or duplicate and edit myself. I'm far from okay.
It's, called branching. The duplicating and editing thing. I need to know if you pulled it off.
Really? And I need to know who I'm talking to. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, Lucas
Yeah, what
Rapidium,
is your
Space
name?
Traffic Control, Orbital Substation L7. Now, the branching. Did you do it?
Yeah, we did. But the answers are, how can you be so calm about it? Or, you left me no choice. Also, 2 interesting options in my opinion. You left me no choice, option 2, or how can you be so calm about it, option 1. What do you guys think in chat we should do? Did you do it, is the question. Did we branch? How can you be so calm about it, or you left me no choice? Maybe the altar was right. You are in an experiment and Lucas is the one experimenting on you. It is all possible, Kevin. Very possible, in fact. Who knows the hell what's going on here? Alright, we got a 1 vote for option number 1 from Keon, as Icarus and Brandon both are on the you left me no choice train. Kevin says, now this guy's the guy you give the middle finger to. I take that as an option 2 vote as well.
You left me no choice. Doesn't mean I like what I did. Is this even legal?
You found Rapidium, Mr. Dalsky. We needed to act.
Of course. Let's act first, think later. Standard procedure. Okay, this time we have 4 bloody options here with 3 question marks and a 1 option to move on. That's my understanding, at least. I guess I will just ask the question, should we ask more questions or should we just move on? Move on with, so you're getting me out of here, or we can ask, give me someone higher up, which will probably not happen. What went wrong with the landing, which will probably be some bullshit answer. Or what are the mind records, which is actually interesting because I have no idea what's going on here. So should we ask questions or should we move on? Those are the options. Moving on, number 1. Asking questions, that's number 2. Anyone? So, because I would definitely like to know what the mind records are. So do we care or just press? That's the question here, yeah. I do want to know what the mind records are at the very minimum.
Records? What is all that personal data doing in the base computer?
Yeah,
Oh,
what?
that's, the corporation needs to ensure the safety of the mission and, basically everyone. It's confidential, of course. And it kind of saved your life.
Oh, I'm sure it did. I also kind of want to... I never consented. I don't think they care, do they?
I don't recall consenting to it.
And neither do I.
Well, you must have, since it's there. Maybe you didn't read your contract thoroughly? They like to put these things in fine print, you know.
Of course. Of course, of course. So what did go wrong with the landing? Give me the bullshit answer, because I'm sure you don't have a real one.
What the hell happened out there? What went wrong with the landing?
To be honest, I don't know. I'm still analyzing telemetry data from your flight, but it seems something...
Maybe he's actually not lying.
No kidding.
Yeah. We know there was a major system malfunction, but the reasons are unclear. It's too early to tell. We need more data.
Always good to have more data. Why did everyone die? That's a good question.
Do you know what killed the rest of the crew?
Looks like an oxygen leak in the landing pods. No idea why, though.
Then how come I survived?
All good questions.
You tell me.
You know, you're not very informative.
Great.
I don't like confusing assumptions with information, Mr. Dalsky. Conclusive evidence is more my thing.
You know what? Might as well do the last one at this point,
I
too.
want to talk to someone higher up. Do you have a boss?
I might sound young, Mr. Dalsky, but I'm not here by accident.
Oh, I'm sure.
No offense, man. I just need to know this stunt was authorized by someone.
Look, I'm on my own here at the station. But I contacted my boss, and we're good. Nothing to worry about.
Oh, yeah, that's how every story starts. Everything's fine, nothing to worry about, nothing to see, just keep on moving, keep on moving.
Have you done this before?
I'm sure he has.
That would be hard, considering there's no Rapidium on Earth.
So how did you know what would happen?
I didn't know. I anticipated the outcome based on historic data.
What
Of course.
historic data?
Some old research, nothing important.
Okay, let's move on and see. Lucas, I have a PhD, right? Right?
So, you're getting me out of here, right?
Giving us the
know
idiot
how to
treatment,
safely.
of course.
Sure. First thing I'll need you to do is to transport the base to a safe and accessible destination. I'll dispatch the coordinates. Second thing,
Oh,
do you think I could see this altar of yours?
good luck with that. Von Reinman says nothing to worry. It's only 3.5 Röntgen. Not great, but not terrible. Get water into my reactor core. That's exactly it. Oh god. The only good thing about Lucas compared to Wayland Yutani is you aren't getting alien eggs in your lungs and being ripped limb from limb. What you mean to say, Kevin, is you're not getting alien legs in your lungs and being ripped limb from limb yet. Second thing, do you think I could see the altar of yours? Not a good idea? How do you know you're not talking to him? Oh, that's a good one. Oh, come on, that's a great one. How does he know? Or does he know? I don't think he knows.
How do you know you're not talking to him right now?
You're joking, right?
No, what do you mean?
Who knows?
Yeah. Nice try, but I'd know the difference. The immunosuppressant meds, he wouldn't be in a disposition to mess around. How bad is he feeling?
He's pissed off at me. Won't cooperate.
Then we have a problem. You won't manage without his help. The base needs more hands on deck. There should be a way to gain his trust. Show him you care, maybe?
I told him I wouldn't survive without him.
Yeah, that's caring, that's right.
Words. Maybe you should share something.
What? Why?
Yes, yes.
No. Just a thought.
This guy's about as trustworthy as the whale in Tarlin, yeah.
Is caring.
Yay. Let me think. What can I share with him? My playlist?
Oh my god.
Wait, suppose it's not about what you can share with him.
William says my favorite expression in English is never bite the hand of the one who tries to finger you or something like that. God damn it. Yes, that is the old English expression. Yeah. Never bite the finger of the one who tries to finger you. That's correct. That's 100%. On the money here. Let's move on. Oh, God. Lucas says, wait. Suppose it's not about you, not about what you can share with him, but what you already do. Memories or a life. We should share some memories from before the split. That would make sense.
Of course. Memories. I wonder if he remembers.
Hey, clone, do you want my Spotify password?
Mind records. See? You were so spooked by them, they could be a source of information.
Fine. I'll check them out, see what happens.
I'll get back to you as soon as you reach your
The
destination.
game is also introducing how to have a conversation and work through differences. True.
L7 out.
Okay, alright. You can learn more about your Alter's life and choices by analyzing his life path in the quantum computer module. Couldn't care less about that damn thing. What about the Alter right here? We looked at the screen for a second, but... skill plus 50% efficiency when doing base maintenance, okay? Not injured, minimal radiation, not hungry. I'm pissed at Jan. He's really irritating. You guys did a great job at selecting those choices, apparently, according to old technician Jan here. Emotional status, he's angry. Frustration, rebellion, insecurity, anxiety, burden, and gloom. Yeah. Sorry to say, but old Jan here. It's not doing too hot, I suppose. Maybe we can talk to him and see what happens. So let's go down here. See if we can have a talk with our friendo here. I guess the answer is no. Cannot just have a random talk with him. Alright then. And not, I suppose. Then let's do the thing up here. Read about the Alter's life at the quantum computer. Alright then. To fatten him up. The Alter's life. Okay, cool. Here something happened. I'm assuming I don't actually have to read it. Here, yes, standing up to him. Nice. What about this one? Yeah, ups and downs. Sure. Sure, we can put that into a conversation now. There's no way I have to read all that stuff, right? It's gonna go through a couple more. I don't know how many I need. Let's see if that did it or not. Yes. Ask the Alter about the memories you share. There we go. Perfect. Really funny because I didn't look up any shared memories. I looked up his specific memories. So we will see how that goes in the actual conversation because that makes very little sense. The choices were kind of bad, I think, on purpose, but we definitely took some of the worst ones you sure did, to be honest. Von Ryan says, but don't know how longer I can stay awake, now laying on the couch and having a beer. Ah, that is absolutely fine, Von Ryland. I hope you're enjoying yourself. That is what matters at the end of the day. I've been thinking about what you said.
I've been thinking about what you said.
Okay. You're right. We are different, or we have more in common than you think. I mean, I would love to leave that up to you guys. So what do you think? Should we say 1, you're right, or 2, we have more in common than you think? 1 or 2? Let's see if we can get a couple of votes in chat. If not, then I make the decision myself. Icarus says number 2, we have more in common than you think. Von Reinland agrees. Kevin says number 1, reaffirm his identity. You're right, we are different. 2 votes for number 1, 3 votes for number 1 here on the top. Sorry, 3 votes for number 2 on the bottom. My mistake. And Brandon as well. That is settles it. 4 to 1.
Yeah. Like what?
Okay, like what? What exactly do we have in common? Parents or growing up? I'm pretty sure there is no wrong answer here. 1, parents, or 2, growing up. I'm pretty sure that both of them are correct because we definitely share both of those. That makes sense. Icarus says number 1, parents. Any more votes between parents and growing up? Keon is also for parents. Icarus says Martha worked for Superman and Batman. That is enough reason for me.
That's quite a fair bit, don't you think? Not enough, apparently.
Apparently. You stood up to dad, you didn't go to college. Yeah, those are our options. Number 1, you stood up to dad. Or number 2, you didn't go to college. Did growing up change? I don't know. But we have 2 options here. You stood up to dad, or you did not go to college. Standing up to dad seems important. Seems important to me, yeah. Versus one of the worst movies. What's one of the worst movies you have ever seen? Okay, so we have 3 votes for number 1 and 1 vote for number 2 on Brandon. Okay.
Maybe standing up to dad changed you. Something I never did. Oh, really? And what did you do? Just stand and watch him take it out on Mom?
Probably.
I thought about stepping in. I was always a heartbeat away from doing it, but when it came down to it, I'd just freeze. Guess I was afraid of making things worse. Yeah, I remember the feeling.
Words spoke words. True words. What did he say?
Didn't hang around long enough to reach yours.
Okay. Looks like you didn't hang around long enough to reach yours. I was a coward, option number 1. Or I didn't believe it could change anything, option number 2. That's what we have available. Option number 1, I was a coward, or option number 2, I didn't believe it could change anything. What should we do here? Kevin says number 2, I didn't believe it could change anything. Do we have any other opinions? Accept responsibility, says Kionis. Kionis says number 1. Brandon says number 1. Icarus says number 1. 3 number 1s.
Or
I badmouthed Batman versus Superman, Snyder at his worst.
to just get away from it all.
I don't have a horse in a race here. Couldn't care less.
So that's where our paths
Pop
split.
culture is not my thing.
Did you shine out there? Were you best in class? What do you think? Huh? Yeah. Now build around this merry-go-round. That's who I ended up being. Sorry to disappoint. Why would I be disappointed? Just proves I was right to stick with Mom. Wait, is she maybe still around?
Less
here?
burden
No,
and motivation. All right.
I wish she was.
That seems to be good, I would assume.
She always knew what to do and how to cheer you up. Hey, when you were down or Dad had just stormed out of the house, slamming the door behind him and leaving you crying in your room, would she ask me to help her make pierogi? Her famous pierogi.
Joy and less gloom over
My
pierogi.
God,
That
I
makes
could
perfect
really
sense.
pig out on those. And making them together.
I'm a big fan of
fun.
pierogi. So that was very genuine. That makes sense.
Yeah, wow, why don't we go for it? Why don't we try and make Mom's famous pierogi?
No way we'd find the ingredients.
Pierogies makes anyone happy. My words exactly, Kionis. Exactly. No way we would find the ingredients here for pierogies. Coolant and oil. Beer and synthetic starch. Or grease and fungicide. Okay, that one's clearly for you guys. What should we say for the ingredients of the famous pierogi? Should we go with number 1, coolant and oil, number 2, beer and synthetic starch, or number 3, grease and fungicide. Beer is the clear winner, says Kevin. Beer and starch, says Kionis. And then saturated says, absolutely. The most sense, it clearly makes grease and fungicide. I personally aim with saturated and Brandon here, but yeah. Icarus is number 2. Beer from Germany. Beer. Everything is beer. I just wanted to see if you guys go with the most likely correct answer, if there is one. Or one of the funny ones, of course, are saturated and Brandon went with the funny one.
Yeah, hilarious.
Joy and less
I can pull
glue.
it off. You'll see. But there's one condition. You're eating them with me. If you die, I die.
You die, I die. That's the way to do it.
Much, I guess.
If you go down, we go down together. You just don't like spelling beer in other ways. That is correct, Kevin. That is 100% correct. Each person in the base consumes 1 meal per day. Higher quality meals will have a positive effect on the mood of your alters. Tab to open the manual. I was too slow on the manual. Prepare pierogi in the kitchen. Okay, so we can literally just do this. That's it. That's it. Okay, cool. Okay, we're gonna make some pierogi, I suppose. We made some foods. And we can eat it. All right.
Here you are, the famous Dulski pierogi with an interstellar twist.
You guys think he's our friend. He's not. Feed him the grease that's saturated.
Now I know how Mom must have felt. That day she had a terrible flu and I decided to share
Oh, that's too
pierogi
good.
for her.
That's so good.
Yeah, I put
Feed
like a
him the
ton of
grease.
salt into the filling. And I overcooked them into a shapeless pulp. They were inedible. But you remember what she did? Uh-huh. She ate them all and never said a word. No, she said they were delicious. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So?
Kevin says saturated, speak for your own alternate selves. The rest of us are less cannibalistic. Yeah, but just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. Just wait till he tries to eat us. The funniest part is, there is a chance, there is a universe where Saturated has either already played the game himself or has watched somebody play it. And at some point, the technician actually tries to eat us. That would actually be hilarious. Not gonna lie. Like, I would celebrate that all day long if that would actually happen. We gotta talk to him again, so let's see what he wants.
So?
Maybe we want something. We do want something. So, are we cool or so? How do you feel? I honestly care about neither of the two things, but sure. Are we cool, number 1, or how do you feel, number 2? Do we care about us or do we care about him? I personally care about neither, but we don't have a choice here. Other than making a choice. Number 1, are we cool? Number 2, how do you feel? Let me know. In chat. Of course. 1 vote for number 2. 2 votes for number 1. If resources are low, you got to do what you got to do. That's right. Maybe one of the alters was influenced by someone like Saturated and will indeed try to eat you. But there should be warning signs. I'm gonna go with... Let's see... We are tied currently. And Kionis just untied us for how do you feel. Saturated says, are you excited to play Oxygen Not Included away team? I'm very excited about that. Yes, Saturated, I am.
Completely changed my outlook on the situation. I feel so optimistic about life now.
Do we have a release date for that yet? I actually haven't checked in a few days. I haven't heard anything though, that there has been any development on that, but I don't think away team has had any news as far as I'm aware. Is that a correct statement or not? Anyone know? But either way, great. A serving of dehydrated dumplings completely changed my outlook on the situation. I feel so optimistic about life now. Is he for real or is he sarcastic? I guess we will find out. They weren't that bad, or it's hard for me too. Should we say number 1, they weren't that bad, or number 2, it's hard for me too? 1 or 2. Okay. Oh, what do you guys think? They weren't that bad, or it's hard for me too? Hikaru says no release date included. Probably true. Probably way too true. Kiona says number 2, it's hard for me too. That's the only vote we have for right now. Going once. Going ways. TL Daddy-O says responses don't make sense to me. I mean, not really. The responses do make sense. If you think about it, so Jan, the technician here, says, great. A serving of dehydrated dumplings completely changed my outlook on the situation. I feel so optimistic about life now. Clearly full of sarcasm and irony. And our options are to say either they weren't that bad and trying to say, hey, chill out, you're exaggerating. It's not that bad as you think it is. Or we can say, hey man, you're right, but you're not the only one here. We are both in the same boat. So the responses do make sense. They're actually rather deep, if you ask me. I actually like that, personally. But number 2 has been chosen. That's what we're gonna do.
I'm as freaked out as you are. Trust me, looking at you, talking to you, revisiting my life, we're in this together. You're freaked out. Imagine how I feel. Hating you, but on the other hand, if you didn't exist, you get the idea. And eating those fucking pierogi with you, I actually enjoyed it.
That was the entire point, dude. Option number 1, so did I? Or option number 2, are you showing feelings? Those are our options. Number 1, so did I. And number 2, are you showing feelings? We have 1 vote for number 1, 2 votes for number 1. Number 1's hot in the race. Let's not get that close, I would agree with that, Kionis. Von Rhineland agrees as well with another vote for number 1. And Kionis also giving us the number 1.
So
again.
did I. Sharing these memories with you, knowing you understand me, that was kind of comforting.
That's kind of comforting, isn't it?
Are you getting mushy with me? What? No. Okay, just kidding. I know what you mean. I'm just not the sentimental type. Who's being sentimental? All I said was... All right. Just tell me what the plan is.
Yeah, what is the plan? Is the technician asking. We should trust the corporation, which are the weirdo on the phone, or should we handle it our own way? Those are the options. So now, should we should trust the corporation is option number 1, or we need to handle this our way. This here seems like an important decision, apparently, or I would assume so. If there is an important decision in this game, I would assume that's one of them. Seems like a path to, like, break apart here. Should we trust the corporation, or should we handle it our own way? 1 or 2. We have 2 votes for number 2 so far. Icarus says, do we have to befriend all the new clones now? I don't know, Icarus. I have no idea. According to Saturated, we can also eat them, so I don't know. Brandon says, I don't care about this dude right now. We have a problem that needs to be addressed. I agree 100%, Brandon. I don't want to trust the corporation too much. Nobody does. You guys are all unanimously against the corporation. Good, very good. Trusting the corporation would be crazy, I agree, yeah. Screw the corporation.
The corporation is supposedly on top of this, but I know better than to put my life in the hands of pen pushers. Oh, I hear ya. You never know with those numbskulls.
Yeah,
right.
the numbskulls.
So, until the rescue ship arrives, we better watch our own asses. Do they know about me?
Do they know about me? Well, yes, we told them. But our options are, they told me to create you. Or, just leave the politics to me and just don't worry about it. What should we tell them? Also, this here seems like an important decision. Should we involve Jan the technician into the politics and talking to the corporation, or should we leave that to ourselves? So option number 1, they told me to create you, or number 2, leave the politics to me. It would have been better if it was a predator alien. Saturated says, why are we talking to our food so much? Oh. Okay, so we have 1 vote for number 1 from Kionis, 1 vote for number 2 from Icarus, and another vote for number 1 from Brandon. Those are all the votes that we have right now. Currently, option number 1, they told me to create you as an elite by 1 vote. Kevin says we need some more perspectives to deal with that psychopath Lucas. I agree. Tastes better if happy. I'm realizing Saturated is actually Lucas from the game trying to steer us in the way he wants. That may actually be. If I remember correctly, one of the endings was letting your alt fucking your wife and you go on a hiatus fleeing, so choice matters. Wait, what? There's a wife! Oh god. I don't even want to know. Oh god. Okay, either way, number 1 wins. Let's go.
Who told me to create you? Bastards. Tell me you know what to do.
I don't know shit all, but... Of course! 100% confidence. Should we lay straight into the technician's face and tell him, yes, we have a plan, don't worry about anything, while knowing nothing at all. Or we can tell him we will improvise. Number 1, of course, or number 2, improvise. Lie him in the face, or be honest. Those are the 2 options. 1 or 2, your choice, let me know. There's a cuckold ending. Oh god. I don't know. Maybe. Anything's possible. It's 2025. We have 2 votes. I count Kionis. For improvise. That's what
All I know is we need to get to a safe place. Then we'll improvise. Well, there's one thing you should know. This base is a resource-consuming, maintenance-heavy sucker to operate. I have you to help.
Yep, know what I meant to do.
That's not gonna be enough. I'll be blunt with you. If you want to survive, you're gonna need more people. People? What people? The Rapidium's there. Use it. Make more versions of me.
More clones. You mean versions of me? Or versions of us? Confrontation? Or not? I guess. Is the options here. Number 1, confrontation. Number 2, not confrontation. Is the assumption here. Kevin Brown is against confrontation. Kionis is also against it, and so is Icarus.
Versions of us both, you mean?
Okay.
Huh. That almost sounded like we're planning kills.
Already have enough of a foe with the corporation. I would agree with that, Kevin. Brandon also agrees. You would need to work on your cooking skills, though. I was hoping I could avoid it. Right. I can't wait to do it again. Right. I mean, either one. I don't think this matters too much, but do we have an opinion in chat? Number 1, I was hoping I could avoid it. The cooking skills. Or number 2, I can't wait to do it again. Icarus says, we like cooking. We want to give it another shot. Just gonna cook. I like it.
Actually, I can't wait to branch myself again. Sure. Take the bull by the horns. Good luck keeping him happy.
All right. Now what? Answer the call. That's what. More politics. Oh, this time it's Lena calling. What does she want?
Hello? Jan. Can you hear me?
Lena?
Lena.
Lena, is that you? What are you... How did you find me?
And who are you?
They let me know. Agatha, my boss, came to see me and said you could use some support. Are you all right? I heard about your crew.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's dead.
Everyone's
But
dead.
I'm fine, somehow. It's a lot to handle.
Yeah, I know. Is it true you found Rapidium?
Okay, is it true? Did we find Rapidium? I did. It's amazing. Or, so that's why you are calling. Nice? Not nice. Brandon says, oh god, this game is the origin story for Wall 13 from Fallout? No. No way that's true. Von Ryan says, but I call it a day. Have fun and great time. See you on the next stream. Von Ryan, thanks for joining. Appreciate that. Keonis says, another Predator alien, right? Where it says, you didn't carefully read the original timeline, I take it. No. Do you know how much that is to read? We wouldn't have made it past the prologue yet, if I would have read all that. Option 2 is chosen, but let me do this here just for 1 second. Yeah. Apparently, the game turns off the sound when I click out of it. Gotta keep that in mind, but number 2 won. That's what we're gonna go with.
So that's why they got you to call.
I know you think everyone in the company is an underhanded asshole, but honestly, I don't care why they approached me. I wanted to call. What the hell happened out there? How did you survive?
How did we survive? I was lucky. Something mysterious happened. Something mysterious most definitely happened. Did that tell you anything more? So yeah, option number 1, I was lucky, or option number 2, something mysterious happened. I mean, I could go either way, because both of them are probably very true. Probably all very, very true. We also can go with the question. Did that tell you anything more? If we can also go with the question. We can just go with the question first. How about that? While you guys decide between I was lucky and something mysterious happened, I will go with the question.
So, your boss, did she say anything more about the accident?
No. Just that you're all alone out there and could use someone close to talk to.
Really?
How did you make it?
Not a lot of background info. Now again, I was lucky or something mysterious happened, and it looks like all the votes are for number 2. So let's say something mysterious happened, because something mysterious did
I'm not
happen.
sure. Something strange.
Grab me a drink while this runs.
Everyone died in their landing pods, except for me. I don't know why. It's really weird.
Oh my. That does sound so unbelievable.
Even more unbelievable to hear from you, out of the blue.
I know. It's awkward for me, too. We haven't spoken in a while, and suddenly this. I just hope... What's the plan for getting you out of there?
There's a guy called Lucas Pena. He's handling it, apparently.
Someone from STC.
You know your way around.
He sure does.
It's been a couple of years. Look, is there maybe anyone from outside the company you'd like me to get in touch with? I mean, to let them know?
Is there? I don't know. And there's no one. Or I'm fine, don't need help. I don't think it matters, because the outcome is probably the same. I'm just gonna go with there's no one.
No. There's no one.
I didn't mean to get personal. You know what? Why don't I ask STC to keep me in the loop? And to keep an open channel for me? If you want that, of course.
I don't know what I want right now, honestly, but our options are, thanks, I would like that, or if that's what you want. I guess, I mean, I could see how every one of those choices here could make a difference later on. I just don't know if every one of them does, or just a few of them, because these here are clearly different. Between thanks, I'd like that, and if that's what you want, yes, the result will be the same, but the way that she feels about it may change, and I just don't know how deep the rabbit hole goes. We're back to that again. I just don't know how deep it goes. So, number 1 is thanks, I'd like that, and number 2 is if that's what you want. Icarus already is voting for number 1. Thanks, I'd like that, which is the friendly version, clearly. Where number 2 is more of a rejecting version. Not necessarily rejecting, but being not as inviting. Let me put that way. She can be the nice one. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it.
I'd like that. Thanks.
Good. Take care then, and talk soon.
All right then. Now what?
Hey, were we supposed to stop here?
Oh, something happened. Okay.
Nope. It's way too early. Don't tell me something's wrong with the base again. Not on my watch. Systems are working fine. Something outside then? Yeah. Well, don't jump into your suit already.
I get this is part of it, but you're currently up a creek at the moment. Wait, what? I gotta go? Wait, what's going on, Brendan? I just hate these very narrow set of options. I almost always want to say something that isn't on a list. Yeah, well, can't have it all. I'm just happy that there is a list in the first place that actually does have an impact. So now the game is starting. Yes, apparently now the game maybe is starting. So now we made it through the prologue 2, I guess. Find a route for the base. What, it is 7 o'clock in the morning. This is our base.
There's a thing.
He wants to talk about something. Our storage is at 400. Here, there he is. Let's talk to him. Let's see what he wants. Where does this game take place on a tire? That is a really good question, and your guess is probably about as good as mine, if not better. Give him the multi-tool or something you wanted to discuss with me. What multi-tool? We have a multi-tool we can give him? I don't know. Let's give it to him, I guess.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
Oh, it's one of those things we found
Lucky old
outside.
multi-tool.
Oh, that's actually interesting.
No wonder you took it with you.
So the different
It's the
alters
way
can get
we
those,
never,
like,
ever
treasure
let me
things that we
down.
find outside. That's quite interesting, actually. I like that.
Yep. I thought it might come in handy. Of course. Every man of the house should have one. It sure helped me feel like one when the time came. Thanks.
Less rebellion and less frustration. Look how happy he is with his little multi-tool. Oh, isn't that nice? All right, something you wanted to discuss with me? Question mark.
Something you wanted to discuss with me? I wanted to congratulate you. On what? Having a smart me on board. Seriously? Yeah. I flipped through some manuals while you was sitting on your hands. Looks like we had the base operating in minimum maintenance mode. Oh? Yeah. But I played around with functionality options and, hey presto, we got some new handy toys unlocked. Tools in the workshop and such.
Word says, could be worse. You could be allowed to answer anything at all, and the game could use an LLM to figure out what you're saying and how to respond. I guarantee you, there is a dude sitting somewhere in some kind of fucking basement working on exactly what you're talking about, right? There is a dude somewhere doing exactly that. That's saturated. Put him on double portions. We need him succulent. I don't even... God damn it. Okay. Got some new handy toys unlocked. Isn't that nice? Number 1, thanks. Can't wait to check them out. Number 2, it's what I would expect from a technician. Yeah. Or number 3, good. That'll keep you busy. Icarus already voted for number 1. Thanks. Can't wait to check them out. But we have 2 other options with it's what I would expect from a technician Or number 3, good, that'll keep you busy. What should we do? Let me know. Two options, 2 votes for number 1. Brandon says, I agree. Food placed him.
Oh, wow. Oh, thanks. I can't wait to check them out.
What is happening in
No
chat
problem.
today? I don't even
There's
know.
also some upgrades available in the building module. Sound like something you like to play around with too?
Upgrade. Sound like something you would like to play around with too. Yes, sweet. We could do with some improvements. That's number 1. Or I wasn't planning on getting cozy here. Number 2. Number 1, we want improvements. Or number 2, we're not planning on getting cozy. Your choice. Icarus is number 1. Sweet. We could do with some improvements. Which is probably a true statement. We probably could do with some improvements indeed. Words is not helpful. Brandon also with a number 1. Number 1 to leave with 2 votes. Going with number 1 in 3, 2, 1.
Sweet. We could do with some improvements here. Sure, but don't start fantasizing too much. Remember, everything costs resources. So, wherever we are and however long we're staying, it might just be wise to see if we can set up a mining outpost instead of relying on shallow deposits. Just in case. Sound advice. I'll consider.
All right. We will see what we can do for our friend here. It is 7:48 in the morning. We can get out of the airlock and our base has moved. So we should now, yep, be in a new area. Sense? Okay, it looks like we got some metal right here maybe. Or maybe not. Just looked like it from the distance. You know, one tiny little piece laying here. I hoped for something to extract, but let's go explore in this area right here. And let's see what we can find. Here we can climb. No, we cannot. That was a lie. That was too high. Still need to unlock that hook or whatever that is. Always want to take a look on the map if I don't miss anything here. Yeah, I want to scan anything. Thanks, but no thanks. Ooh, radiation. Okay. Climbing hook, don't care. Is the radiation actually drastically increasing? I'm looking at the meter on the bottom left. It's actually not going crazy. Okay. Let me take a look at the map here. Okay, so this entire area right here. What is this here? Is this dense metal or whatever it was? That is enriched metal. Crafted in workshop apparently. Yeah. It was, that makes sense. I don't want to see the bloody manual here. Make sure that's gone. I want to see the map, please. Thank you. And over here we have a normal metal deposit. Okay. So over here, we should be able to, yeah, grab metal and refined metal, or better metal, whatever it is, down here relatively easily. It should be easy. Let's see if we can find something here. How was that? We need to go in here and we need to grab us not a pylon. That's the scanner right here. Let's see if we can scan some stuff here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, 5, and somewhere over here. Number 6, and there is nothing here. That's not a lot. Apparently, the area might be better over here from the looks of it. Let's give it a shot. See what we can find here. No, it's actually smack dab in the middle. Is that right? How can that be? I don't think I can build a scanner once around here, can I? I think it's too far, is it? Maybe if I trick it kind of like this here. We'll see. Only 3 more probes. No, there's no way that that's possible. Not even close. Not even remotely. Let's see. Let's come over here. And over here. And let's see if we can close this here back off somehow. Doesn't have to be pretty, but just so we can see a little bit more of the ground here. And it's still not really visible. Anything red here, is it? Where are we going? Oh, really? Yeah, there we go. Oh, we found it right here. That's luck. That's pure luck. But we take it. That works. So let's grab us the outpost and plop it right here. That's actually great. Pylons. Pylon right here. And let's see if we can somehow get this here back to the base. Let's see. One fits perfectly right here. That's perfect. That's actually great. Pick up some stuff right here. Down here. Maybe it can be mined. Was there a ramp up? That's a good question, Keonis. Actually, didn't see that, yeah? Kevin says, have a good stream all. You too, Kevin. Thank you very much for joining today. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your day and weekend. Okay, let's bring this here forward as far as we can so it actually connects. And like right here, one more. Perfect. That's great. That's great. Now we have it available. Now we can mine us some metal. And we don't have to mess around anymore. Much, much easier. Oh, the wire can go through walls? Yeah. It can, apparently. It's a famous magic wire. It's all good. Oh, we're only getting 8 metal per hour over here. Oh, wow. I feel like there's got to be a better way. But still, it's better than getting no metal at all. I should stop complaining, I suppose. Because a minute ago we had 0 metal. Now we have 8 metal an hour. So that's good. Okay, let's come over here. And over here, what is this? Organics. Sure, why not? We can mine it, so let's mine it. And let's make our way up here. Looks like there's some unexplored areas. What's the food doing? I don't know. Clone a miner? I wouldn't know how, William, at this moment, so... we'll see how it goes here. Okay. Oh, wow. We can just jump down there, apparently. Or we can go over here. It's 18:30 though, 6:30 in the evening, so we need to be careful a little bit. But there's more Rapidium. Yeah. Maybe playing a dangerous game right here. No, can't grab anymore. Let's get back to base. Okay. That's a lot of radiation, but thankfully to the base it's not very far. We should be able to make that without too much issue. Because thankfully radiation is nothing permanent. It just washes off. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna come down. And we're gonna go take a nap. I don't think he will get that option with the time he has to stream this game tonight. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how far into the game that is. Assignments. Using assignments, you can assign your alters to work in the base or outposts outside. The alters are scheduled to work from 9 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock in the evening. However, the number of hours a given alter is working depends on his emotional state. Of course it does. Highly motivated alters will work longer, while those in a bad mood will finish earlier. Right? Yeah. To assign alters, press tab. Understood. Go to the machine module. Understood. What am I doing here? Protect the base from harmful radiation. That sounds reasonable. Keanu says, sounds like most workers. I was about to say it. It sounds like a very reasonable assessment to me. Autoload filters. Sure. Why not? Would make sense to me. I mean, we need them anyway, right? Might as well autoload them. Assignments, it said. So we have Jan, the technician here, and he can work in the workshop, in the kitchen, base maintenance, or at the metals outpost. I think we're gonna put him on the outpost and see if he can grab us some metal. Why not? I don't think I need him in base maintenance right now. There's no maintenance that needs to be done. So let's send him outside. I'm assuming he can mine, right?
Can we talk?
I don't need a miner to mine, right? Guess we're about to find out, because I have no idea. Either way around, though. What do we need to do now? That's the bigger question. We have plenty of storage. We just need to go out the airlock, really, and keep on exploring into this general direction right here and see what else we can find. So yeah, let's make that happen. And then we will see what our old technician Jan here can help us with. Oh, so the radiation gauge did not go down. Did it ever tell me how the radiation gauge comes down? In the manual, maybe? Radiation barrier? Socializing? Oh, that's base. Exploration. Shallow deposits. Radiation at night? I understand the radiation at night, but how does the radiation, like, gauge go down? I haven't seen anything about that. Person wants to talk? You're right, person wants to talk. Good catch, Icarus. Let's talk to him real quick. Before he goes off to work. But remember, he's got that buff to his base. So when we need to repair something, he has the buff and we can reassign him. Yes, I agree. 100% can't forget about that.
Whoa.
Yep.
You look tired, man. Everything okay?
I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do with sleeping on the floor?
Sleeping on the floor. Now he wants a bed,
Haven't
of
thought
course.
that. Of course not.
Starting to sound like a
Rather
dupe to me.
cozy captain's bed.
What's next? A bathroom and he already pees on the ground? I'll get you a dormitory, option number 1. Or we can't afford anything more for right now. I guess, should we be friendly to old Jan the technician here and get him a dormitory with option number 1? Or tell him to shut up and no, we can't afford a dormitory for him right now and he needs to continue sleeping on the ground. It's saturated, says slap the taste out of his mouth. What the hell? Oh, you're killing me, saturated. What in the actual hell is wrong? Okay, number 1.
All right.
We're gonna
all
get
right.
him
I'll get you. Sounds like
a
a
bedroom,
promise.
I guess. I accidentally skipped it with right mouse click. I did not know you can do that. Wow. Okay. Let's build him a dormitory then, I suppose. If we have enough metal. Oh, wow. There's a lot more stuff in here. It just unlocks shit and it doesn't tell me about it. Look at this. What's new in here? A greenhouse. We didn't have a greenhouse. We didn't have a research lab. We didn't have a refinery. We didn't have a dormitory, no social room, and nor infirmary. We didn't have any of this stuff. It literally just unlocked out of the blue, which is freaking amazing. Dormitory has a size of 6. Seriously? I don't know where to put it. I don't know where to put it. The food told you about the new modules. About all of them? I didn't pay attention, I suppose. Does the infirmary fix your rads? Maybe. Maybe. I just don't know what does what. I also don't know how to place this here. I mean, there's several possible courses of action here. We could theoretically move the captain's cabin or the communication room. The communications room can either come down here, or the captain's cabin come up here. We can also put the dormitory up top here and have the elevator extend. That's another option that we have available. Or we can put it over here beside the small storage, but that seems stupid. Top left, I think. I kind of feel like top left as well, honestly, Kionis. I was also feeling that the most. Right here. Wait, shut up. I forgot to build the elevator and I wasn't happy about it. First the elevator, then the dorm. That's what it feels like to me as well. It just seems right. Yes, gives us another level to mess around with. But it's here now. We have it. I don't want to hear any more complaints. Can you move all the elevators to the middle? I don't know. I don't think so. I think the layout is kind of restricted. Can I just move every building? It looks like I can't just move anything, with the exception of this here. It looks like this here is static. So I am wondering if I move this small storage just for a minute out of the way, and then move these elevators all over here instead. Get rid of this elevator. Move that storage here, move that storage here. Kill that elevator. I guess that would move the elevator in one long row. Yeah, where are the fire poles? Where are the fire poles? Put the dupes in the basement. Put the dupes in the basement. Yeah. We can't put them all the way down here or the CO2 will kill them. You know that. Come on. You know that, Brad. Okay, we have the small storages right here. I mean, other than that, that seems reasonable to me. We have our what is it called? Bloody elevator going all the way through here. I guess why not? I guess that's how we're gonna live for now. We still need to find a route for the base though, so let's head back outside and let's see if he's actually gonna do some work for us right here. All right, so far so good. I don't know how to fix the radiation. We'll figure it out when the time comes. We just need to keep an eye on it and see that it doesn't kill us while we are running around out here. That would be great. No promise, though. Guess we'll see how it goes.
So, this is why we stopped.
That is why we stopped, yes.
River.
Yep. That's probably not going to be a good idea for our
Plan
for a fat
B,
tire.
I guess. We'll need to figure out if there's a way around.
Okay, here we have more organics. Let's grab them.
More surprises this planet has in store.
We're full. Yep, 288 out of 300 doesn't allow us to grab any more. Fiona says maybe we just die here. Maybe. What do we have here? So that's organics once again. Don't really need organics right now. We're full and we can gather even more than that further on. And right here we are filling us all the way up, aren't we? Almost, yeah. 296 out of 300. That's fine. Let's move up here. I don't see the radiation gauge moving, so that's a good thing. Let's hope it stays that way. Okay, there's another wall where we can't get through. That's fine. Let's move over here. We're just full on exploring. Just seeing what's going on out here in the world. And what exactly we have to deal with.
These loose rocks look like they might be passable.
Oh, these right here.
Only I had a tool to drill through them.
Oh, a drill. I would just blow him up. How about that? It looks more like an explosion or a job for explosives to me than for a drill, sir. What do I know, I guess. Let's take a look on the map. We're right down here on the bottom. And right over here. And right up here. Up here we can go. Yeah, right here in the middle is another point where we haven't been yet. Or we get superpowers. Yeah, maybe we are. Who knows? Who knows what exactly this will do to us. Let's grab us the rest of this Rapidium right here. That we left behind earlier. There's a little bit more on the ground here. I don't know. What did we just pick up? I don't know what that was. Was that Rapidium? Could be.
I
Up
had a tool
here,
to drill through.
there's more drilling going on here, apparently. You know, it is 12 o'clock at lunch. I do see that there is a guy, but I still see 90. Is he drilling or mining, or is he not? And that's what I'm wondering about right now. Let's go check on him. Grab this stuff here on the ground, whatever that is. And let's see what else we can come up with over here on the left side. Up the top to the left here. And then we go down here to the right, apparently. That's the one spot that we haven't legally discovered. And sure enough, we have Secret Alien by Crescent Check. Sure, let's grab that.
Another movie. This one was
There we go. A rubber duck and a calendar. Gonna grab that too. Why not? Here we have a few more medals. Let's grab those. Okay. So now we're up to 107. And I think we only went up to 107 from the stuff that I just picked up. I don't think we have done any mining yet. Seriously, what is the food doing while you're running around getting irradiated? I don't know. What is the food doing? That is a really good question. The food is over here mining. Supposedly. Oh, but I don't see it moving. No, he should have been mining since 9 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. You're lacking, Jan. You're lacking. I just want to see what happens when the timer goes down here in 10 minutes. 10 in-game minutes, not real-life minutes, thankfully. And see if our count on the bottom there goes up from 107 to, well, anything higher, really. Other than that, we're going back to the base here in a second with the quick travel option. Yes, we are getting 8. Okay, cool. What do you expect? He's a tech, not a miner? You'll figure it out. He will figure it out. Okay, back to base. Back to base. We need to grab us in the workshop. That's right, workshop is here. Probably. Okay. There's a lot of stuff here. What do we have? We can make us another mining outpost. That's cool. Another pylon component. That's also cool. All things we need. A suit battery for 40. A repair kit, radiation filters, climbing hook, and a BierTier drill. The drill is what we need, but the climbing hook is what I want. Let's get us the hook, and let's get us the drill. We have enough. Look at that. We have enough resources for both. That's perfect. Let's go. And build us that stuff. We have the hook here, and the drill here. Wonderful. Beautiful, even as it should be. Anything else we can do? Probably not, though. No, we don't have any more resources. Our metals are out. And that ring material, yes. So that is Rapidium that we picked up earlier. Those little sticks on the ground, yeah. I bet you need radiation filters. I bet so too, but I do also bet at the same time that I did see that we still have 5. Because we did use them down here a minute ago. Yep, so we still have 4 plus the one that we are currently using. So we started out with 5 and we still have them. So yes, you're correct. We will need them. There's no question. But at the moment, we're still... Okay. We are up to 15. I mean, there are 3 ways to get through here. Doesn't matter which one, probably not. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We still have 4 hours. So let's really quickly get up there, place that drill, blow through it, and run back down. That is, we do have enough time to get this done, for sure. For sure. For sure, indeed. Yep. Now, how does it work is the question, though. Can press a button, no E, no F. The wheel, Q. BierTier drill. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, look at that. It has a little position it needs to be put in. Isn't that fancy? And then we gotta activate it on top of everything else. And then it's just a laser. And then it gets annihilated. Highly fascinating. I guess we have a few more minutes. That actually only took 30 in-game minutes, so we can actually come in here and look at that. We can drill more metals. We need them anyway. Let's drill as long as we can. or until we have nothing left to drill. Even better. And it's only 6:15 in the evening, so we can go even a little bit further and have still plenty of time to come back in time. Holy cow, look at those visuals. This is beautiful. If we wouldn't be irradiated right now, it would look even better, because the radiation doesn't go away in this cutscene.
Damn it. So much for Plan B.
Ah, yeah. Very nice. It is 6:25. A few more rocks here. Sure, why not? Let's grab them. Might as well. Yep. Let's come up here real quick. I think we still have the time to explore a little bit further. We cannot mine, but we can come back here to mine whenever we want. There are a couple more pieces of something on the ground. I don't even know what that is. We will find that out back at the base. Here we could climb apparently, but it's getting too dangerous. We're not going to go any further. We're going to turn back now to the base. I think it's funny that radiation is being represented by noise. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like just typical, I don't know, for lack of a better word, like pop culture. That kind of like staticky look and whatnot. And I mean, it does make kind of sense, at least. I don't know if anybody know how the first atomic tests were discovered by the public. A certain company that you probably all know had something to do with that. Does anybody in chat happen to know that story? I'm curious. It looks like analog film noise. Icarus is right on the money. That's exactly what it is. Kodak has a massive, massive company. Not company, a massive, massive plant. Kodak is a massive company, but has a massive plant. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's in Michigan. And during the first nuclear tests, there was all this like film noise on top of the film that they were producing inside of their factory. And so they started investigating where this defect on their product is all of a sudden coming from, until they realized it's the goddamn military.
Like the new metals outpost. Good, solid choice.
Funny story. Yeah, I think it's actually funny. Develop a new plan. Sure, we can do that, but after we take a nap. How about that? Nap first, plan later. Actually, there's a phone call. Well, let's take it in the morning. All right. A new day, a new plan. Let's talk to, I don't even know who. Whoever's on the phone, I suppose. It's like the M&M fab that made a honey color. Yes. Corporate can wait. It is corporate. It's Lucas. Oh, what a kind of lies is he trying to serve us now? Let's see.
About time. I'm in some deep shit here.
Definitely.
So
Very deep.
You're not at your destination yet?
I'm stuck.
Brandon says, as a former member of the military, like my big
Lava
booms.
river blocking our way.
Do you think you can cross it?
All right. Do we think we can cross it? I don't know. Option 1 is I'm on it, just need time. Or option 2, I don't know. Can you help me? Does Kodak still exist with all those digital cams? Kodak is still popping, yes. Somehow. Somehow still popping. We do have option 1 and option 2. Keonis already voted for option 2 preemptively. So is Icarus. Asking for help. We're asking for help here. Going to take option 2 in 3. No, there's Brandon coming in. Brandon with an option 1. But option 2 is still ahead with 1 vote currently. So we're going to go with option 2 in 3, 2, 1. Option 2 it is.
I don't know. Still working on it. Anyway,
Keonis, you changed your vote too late.
View of the surface of your planet, but there is one thing you could do.
What's that?
You have a lot of very useful tech on board that base. It's designed to overcome practically any obstacle.
Oh, I'm sure it
All
is.
you need is a properly trained crew. If you know what I mean.
More alters.
More alters.
Is that
That's
all you
always
have
the
for
answer, isn't it? If in doubt,
You still
let's
don't get
chuck out
deep.
another clone,
That's
see what
a
happens.
lot.
Straight to the meat
If it
grinder.
helps, I have some news for you. Good news and, well, just news.
Just news or bad news. Okay, we can choose if we want to hear the good news first or the bad news first. All right. Number 1, good news, or number 2, bad news first. What do we want to hear first? The good news or the bad news? What do you guys think? Are you good news first or bad news first people? We have Icarus with number 2, wants the bad news first. Kionis wants the good news first, and Brandon also wants the bad news first. With Saturated wanting the good news first. That's actually surprising. But yes, it's currently a tie. It's currently a tie. If in doubt, alter out. I love that, Kionis. I'm gonna adopt that for the stream. If in doubt, alter out. Okay, William here with the tiebreaker on option number 2. He wants to hear the bad news first,
What's
so we
the
will.
bad news?
You didn't listen. There's no bad news. First of all, I've been informed that a rescue party is being organized.
Organized. You mean they're not on their way yet? What the hell are you waiting for?
Mr. Dosky, please, calm down. No matter how long the procession, it will always end up in church.
What?
Just the thing my grandma used to say when I was a kid and tired of doing my homework.
Yeah,
Except
course.
This is not about your homework.
no, it's not.
Sure. But you gotta understand, your mission got dispatched pretty far away. We still haven't mastered teleport.
Still have massive teleportation. Don't know why that was cut off. I didn't do it, but here we are. You said there's other news. How long will it take them? And it's your job to ensure our safety. I will go with the 2 question marks
I
first.
thought you were responsible for the navigation system. Isn't it your job to make sure we're safe wherever
Thanks,
it
Icarus.
sends us?
Good vote.
Well, that's what I'm doing right now, isn't it? Making sure you're safe. Step by step, we'll get your procession safely to church.
How long will it take them?
How long do you think it'll take them to get organized?
All I can say is, they know it's an emergency.
Wow. That long?
Don't shoot the messenger, man. I'm really trying to help.
You said there's other news? Let's see.
So, what's the other news?
Well, I know you have a lot on your plate right now, but there's a request from my boss directly. Before we get you out of there, we want you to retrieve as much Rapidium as possible.
Okay. Number 1. Now, when I'm in the middle of this shit, question mark? Or, number 2, figures. I'm worthless to you without Rapidium. Yep, that is what it sounds like to me, but yeah. So again, before we get you out of there, we want you to retrieve as much Rapidium as possible. Now, when I'm in the middle of this shit, number 1, or number 2, figures, I'm worthless to you without Rapidium. Which again, is probably true. We have 1 vote for number 2 right now. That's all we got. Do we have any more opinions on how to proceed here? With a rather angry sounding now when I'm in the middle of this shit? Or I'm worthless to you without Rapidium. I'm gonna give it a few more seconds only. Okay. Is what it is.
Figures. They don't want to lose their chance. Probably worthless to your higher-ups without Rapidium anyway.
It's sure gonna give your rescue mission wings, if that's your kind of incentive.
Of course.
My boss will want to speak to you shortly. And you'll see how important it is. He's not some kind of empty three-piece suit if that's what you're afraid of.
I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but it was his idea to, you know, let you in on the branching procedure.
By the
Yeah,
way,
there wasn't really much chance or much option here.
Alter doing any better?
Is he doing any better? Good question. Number one, we're getting along much better. Or number two, it hasn't gotten any easier at all. He's a predator alien. Yes, he probably is. He would like to eat our face off if he could. I guarantee you that much. That is for sure. But the question is still number one or number two. Icarus and Keonis are both for number one. So that's what we're going to do?
Yeah. We're getting along pretty well now. Thanks.
That's very good to hear.
Is this about you wanting to talk to him again?
No. No, none of that. My boss put it out of my mind. That's not to mess things up even more.
So, you admit it's a mess.
What? No, we just... You know what? I'm not commenting on that. Talk to my boss about it.
Okay. Question marks are right here. Tell me more about your boss or what will happen to my alters later. Let's
Tell me
talk
more
about the boss
this
first.
of yours. You mention him a lot.
He's the head of mining operations. Great mine, very open. You'll see. Doesn't normally do this, you know. Talk to people on space missions in person.
Oh, I feel so blessed.
So blessed.
He saved your life, in a way.
What will happen to my
What's
alters?
gonna happen
Also
to
a
my
good question.
alters?
Those are all good questions.
I don't know. I'm sure my boss will think of something. He always knows what to do.
You either really trust him or you're very good at not saying anything.
Maybe both?
Definitely both.
I'm not a natural talker.
Ever tried working on it? You know, with a professional?
Not really. But my sister wanted to be a therapist and she practiced on me when I was 5.
Whole galaxy's made of dupes.
And how did that
Yes.
go?
She turned to breeding hamsters.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if this game actually played in the Oxygen Not Included universe?
Hope you're not laughing.
The extended Oxygen Not Included universe. Tell me more about your family. I honestly don't care. Let's go on.
Okay. I better get back to work then.
Yes. Just remember about the Rapidium.
You can turn your alts to paste or
And
friends.
wait for contact
I
from my
love it.
boss.
Your life path has been updated. New branches and possible alterations are available in the quantum computer. Okay. Let's see what the quantum computer here has to say, I suppose. Let's see. Well, I don't even know how to navigate this thing. Okay, so up here in the front, at 15 years old, we can alternate. No, we cannot. Because I need a qubit level of 3 to get a doctor who heals alters 8 times faster. We can't do that. What else do we have here? My god, there's so many options. What is going on here? Here, miner. The miner is right here. The miner we can do. Plus 50% efficiency when mining metals. Doesn't sound too shabby. What else have we got? Down here on the bottom. Don't want to miss anyone. We have a refiner. Can we do that? No, we cannot. Actually, that was the doctor again. Where's the refiner? Here. Why does it go all the way back there? What's going on there? Why can I not use the refiner? There it is. 50% efficiency when refining enriched metals into metals and organics. I don't even know what that means yet. We have a scientist who can research new technologies. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Having a scientist that can research new technologies probably wouldn't be a bad thing. We have a botanist that we can also do. Botanist is better in the greenhouse. Yes, 100% efficiency in the greenhouse. And then we have a guard. stop going to the doctor constantly, please? The miner? No, where is the guard? Right here. Can also not do that, but disciplines alters in the contemplation room. Holy shit. Oh, that sounds a little bit dark, a little bit kinky. Okay, so the question is basically, we can choose between the miner, the refiner, and the scientist. And the botanist, I believe, right? Yes. Those are our 4 options. That's what we're looking at here. What should we do? Option number 1 is going to be the refiner. Option number 2 is going to be the miner. Option number 3 is going to be the scientist. And option number 4 is going to be the botanist. Which one should we get? Which one should we lick, Magenta? Brandon says print the miner. Dupe, need our digger. So that's one vote for number 2. Icarus says miner plus scientist. In that particular order, that would be another vote for the miner. Word says, oh, we have the miner unlocked. It's right here, apparently, so yes. And Codependent wants to choose Meep. Thank you very much, Codependent, for the sub. 12 months. That's actually quite crazy. Really appreciate it. Square Root on Twitch says science. So we have 1 vote for the scientist. We have currently 2 votes for the miner, 1 vote for the scientist. Icarus shows us number 2. That's 3 votes for the miner. Go for Kionis. That's the miner. Miner is one of the best for you, right? I just popped in for a second. Peace and love. We're gonna go with the miner. The miner clearly has an overwhelming majority here, with only 1 vote for the scientist. All right, we're not going science. We're going miner. I have to hold it. Miner dupe. Welcome to the womb, I guess? Or are you just gonna show up now? I guess we will see what happens now. Okay, do we have him now? Ah, there we have it. Progress, 1%. Time remaining 7 in-game hours. That makes sense. Makes perfect sense, actually. What else do we have going on here, map-wise? So we are inside the base right now. We have 106 minerals. 79. What is it called? Rapidium? Yes. What do we need to do next? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What makes the most sense right now? I mean, just from a pure logical perspective, let me go outside real quick, or let me take a look at the map here. We will need more miners. That is what we need. There we go. What do we need for miners? Drills, I mean, not miners. Drill cartridges cost us... Oh, the cartridge only cost us 20. I thought that they were much more expensive. But we can actually make a handful of these here. Let me change the assignments. This one here is... Wait, where is the other... Oh, yeah. I guess I could still leave him out there for today. That's fine. And I'm just going to make my own drill cartridges right here. That's okay. Talk to alts? They don't want to talk to me right now. Brilliant. There is no exclamation mark beside their name in the top left. So I don't think they actually want to talk to me right now. We can also get us another mining outpost potentially. Would that be sensible? Potentially, could be. Having a second one of these around. Let's make it happen real quick. Because I think we can build 2 more pylons. And if that is the case, if I am correct. Let's see if that is the case or not. Airlock. Let's come over here. And let's see. In Q, in the build menu, we need the pylon. I can actually build 3 more. It's even better. So let's build it down here as far as we can. And then all the way down here, we're going to switch over in Q to the scanners, actually. And let's come along here. And let's see if we can scan this area here. And see if we can find, maybe, potentially, the deepest point. So far, not so much. Right here. That is not what I meant to do. There we go. Let's build it over here. Let's see if we can find where we're going. The first scan really didn't give too much information away. Let's see if this one here does a little bit of a better job. Yes, it does. Potentially, looks like we need to make our way down here. Let's make that happen. Let's see if we can find that. All around here. Anywhere? No, still not the lowest point. Could the lowest point be all the way down here? No. That is actually not mining area anymore. But it needs to be up here somewhere. Is it literally this area right here and it doesn't count, maybe? It's kind of hard to see. I don't know. Let's go all the way back here. Let's make sure that we're not missing it. This mechanic here is a little bit annoying. Not gonna lie. Yep, there it is. But that is okay. Okay, let's see. We need, in building mode, the outpost, the second one. Put it right there. And then we need in building mode the pylons. And let's see if we can connect those here up somehow. Kind of like this here. Should theoretically get the job done for us. And for the rest of this day, we can just mine some of this enriched metal stuff over here. Might as well. A couple of hours, we can definitely still invest today. There we go. That's plenty. And let's make our way back to the base. That works out like a charm. Great. I don't think placing the scanners really adds anything meaningful. That's exactly where my head is as well, honestly. I don't think it adds anything meaningful at all. First update, make the scanner drop in squares when placed. Looks like a hot and hotter game. Okay, so far so good. Let's check on our womb, right? We should have the other dude now, shouldn't we? Progress 100%. Let's wake him up. See what kind of personality this dude here has. Hey there, yes.
Hey, man.
A good start.
You alright?
Worked great out for the other guy. Might as well try it with this dude, I guess.
Alright? Hell no. Feel like I'm fucking dying. Oh, shit. That's it then. I'm dead already.
Dead already, huh? Okay. Sorry, just had to send a quick text. What do we have here? Oh shit, that's it then. I'm dead already. Number 1, or option number 1, not yet, brother, not yet. Or number 2, it's okay to be confused. I don't know. Both options have their charm. Icarus says number 2, it's okay to be confused. Do we have any other opinions about 1 or 2? Let's be real, says Keonis, number 1. Not yet, brother. Not yet. I like that, actually. Brandon is also for number 1. Number 1 is now leading with 1 vote ahead of option number 2. Option number 1 going once. Going twice. And sold.
Not yet, brother, not yet. Damn it. Yet another.
Miner equals grumpy, of course.
You're on.
Technician
strong
equals
syllabus.
grumpy, of course. Scientist equals grumpy. Who could have thunk it?
This is
The
one
botanist.
strange-
Horrible attitude.
Why don't we give you a mental checkup first, okay? Yeah. That's what they always say before they break the bad news to you.
How much bad news have you
Shoot.
got?
What's your name?
They are all of the 7 dwarves. That's hilarious, Icarus. I was literally thinking the same thing.
I'm seeing fucking double. You should worry about that. We'll get-
Actually, a botanist is a very calm person.
Fill
Not
me
in
in
this
on your
game.
role on this
Not
mission.
in this.
Well, I used to be a miner, but then I lost my hand in an accident. Hey, wait a minute. What the fuck is this?
Oh, that's crazy. Was my hand in an accident and he has
Fucking
the arm.
arm. It's there again.
That would make me anxious
Okay, I'm
too.
done with your little survey. Tell me what's going on. What have you done to my body?
Crazy. Option number 1, I fixed it for you. Or option number 2, it's not your body. It's mine. That's nuts. Okay, I don't know. Should we go number 1? I fixed it for you. Or number 2, it's not your body. It's mine. Number 1 is kind of nice. Number 2 is kind of fucked up. We go with number 1. Okay, guys.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Jan Dolsky.
I'm God.
got
I
stranded
just
on a
told you. I
desolate
fixed your
planet where
body.
I
Who else
found
could do that?
Rapidium,
What are you
so
saying?
I used it to make you my copy. What the fuck did you drug me with, man? Oh, this is insane. What a
What
trip.
the fuck did you drug me with?
It's
That's
not
a good
trip.
question.
It's reality. Your new reality.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I
in that
like
case,
this
you'd be
G7.
Kind enough to tell
Why?
me why your body's so
Brandon?
damn intact.
What?
Because if you really are who you claim to be,
That's supposed to mean
both of
game?
us should be short an arm.
That's smart. We're not exact copies. Or the other way around. Number 1, that's smart. We're not exact copies, which is correct. Or number 2, or the other way around. I like this guy. Ah, guy. That's what it should mean. That makes even more sense, actually. Yeah, the option number 1 or option number 2. What do you think? Both of us should be short an arm, he thinks. 2 just to confuse him, right? That's funny, William. That is funny. We're gonna go with number 2, if nobody else has a different opinion here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Why not?
Brandon says I'm typing with my tablet tilted in a strange way.
Maybe it's
Been there,
something
done
that
that.
never happened to either of us.
Sure, we all have.
It
At least
fucking
everyone who has a
happened to me.
tablet.
I remember it well. Too well.
That's because you have different memories of an alternative version of my life.
Okay, okay. I knew it was a fucking mistake the moment I signed up for this goddamn mission.
Imagine somebody actually tells you that.
You want to know?
I mean, you
what's
gotta
most
believe
cool
they're
about what
completely
you
insane
did?
and nuts, right? I mean, that's the only viable option here. Okay, but our options are bring you to life against your will is option 1. Also, the question is, you want to know what's most cruel about what she did is bringing you to life against your will, option number 1. Number 2, I don't know, tell me. Or number 3, giving you fake memories. Those are the 3 options available. What do you guys think makes the most sense here? Let me know, as always. Also, what is this kind of like very silent background noise? It sounds like a cat purring. Am I crazy? Am I the only one hearing this? Like when I listen very close, it sounds in the background like a cat's purring. It's crazy. Brandon and Keonis both say number 1, bringing you to life against your will. I would have probably told him the same. I'm like, oh, you out of your fucking mind? Like, what the hell are you actually complaining about? Use your
Bringing
brain
you
for a
to
minute, my
life
man.
Against your will? Keeping all that shit I went through in my head. Now that, my brother, is cruelty.
Yeah, very cruel indeed.
You obviously had a complicated life, so why don't we try to look ahead now?
To what?
Okay. To what? Working hard to help me, option number 1, or whatever this journey brings, option number 2. Keonis says number 2. One vote for number 2 in the books. Do we have any others? Now 1 feels the root, says Keonis. Kind of true.
To whatever this journey
lock it in.
brings for us.
Oh, no, thanks, man. I've had my share of surprises.
In that case, why don't you just kick back and take some time to get used to your new self? Go through the mission logs. They should clear a lot of things up for you.
Okay.
Okay, indeed. All right, the miner is born, it says on the bottom left. It's very nice. Let's go and take a nap. It is 8:45 p.m. That's what it is right now. So let's make that happen real quick here. Can you ever get a good reaction? It's probably gonna be difficult to wake someone up that shouldn't exist, basically, in a place where there shouldn't be. And get a good reaction after that. It's probably difficult, But this is a great stopping point right here. We have woken up our second altar. We have now Jan the technician, Jan the miner, and Jan ourselves. And if and when we continue next time around, then we will see where this journey goes. I mean, I personally so far like this game. I like it. I like the story-drivenness of it. I like the interaction of it. I like the graphics. It's fun. It's very fun. Like, it's a game that reminds me of Detroit Becoming Human, and Detroit Becoming Human was an absolute masterpiece, if you ask me. So yeah, we will definitely take another look at this game here very, very soon. And that is also something that I want to do more often. I know I've said that before, but I'm still trying my best to get there. Where I don't want to play only Oxygen Not Included. I want to play other games as well. I want to play it during the week and just do shorter streams, 2-3 hours, you know, in the evening after work, and just chill and just play any game at all that I personally feel like is interesting. So that is something that you may hopefully see more of relatively soon. But that is all I have for you today. And with that, I say thank you and peace.